voice till my last days. So I might as well pass tapes. Nigga, not a cassette, I should live in your deck, but you never go fast paced. I got power. Strong road in my joint, you know what's out. Gotta stay on point, the time is out. All these Fisha joints that I devour. Damn, I feel anointed with this power. Strong road in my joint, you know it's out. Gotta stay on point, the time is out. All these Fisha joints that I devour.
I'm saying,
Damn, I feel anointed.
bro,
Nigga, they got no shades on, bro.
y'all come in with the shade, right? You know, it's birthday week for me. Around the corner, you know what I'm saying?
Birthday week. Shit, when your birthday?
Another year around the sun, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
September 3rd. You know
Man, I wish that shit was motherfucking tomorrow, Monday, nigga. I would have kicked it and celebrated with you.
You know, I ain't
We can still celebrate, nigga.
Yeah, we here today.
It's your birthday week.
We are here today, and we ready to have a good time, so we gotta take them back sometimes. We gotta take them back and remind niggas.
Let's get it.
We gotta remind niggas who's out here doing it with that Fisha on the beat.
Hey,
You heard that?
We ain't got no tolerance for cheap shit. Crisis in my mind. Don't make me repeat this. Leave that shit at home. You niggas believe this. Just to let you know. I'm popping out the flow. I'm popping out the hoes. And most you niggas ain't original. Tell me why. Cause most you niggas ain't original. Tell me why. Niggas forgot. Cause most you niggas ain't original. I got a bitch. Couple cat and grab a fist. Back a Mexican bitch and Tik Tok with Reggie with tips. Bitches be dancing for tips. Niggas be handing they grip. Right over to shake them out. I happen to hit the dough. Bad bitches flocking to me. Come counting by the 50. Got a few pockets with me, so we down on my city. How do you want to fake it? I got the water quicker. Let it flow. I'm the surgery on the patient. My crew conglomerated. Big money nominated. Got a whole lot of haters, but most I've never met them. My foot is on the pedal. Call that shit heavy metal. I'm rocking the stage. This way I'm rocking that ass. Tolerance for cheap shit. Message in my mom.
Niggas forgot. Niggas forgot. Niggas had some joints. Niggas had some joints. Niggas forgot. Come on, bro. With the video.
This crap tonight, got me spitting this raw sense. I can't be no Superman, but I'm high up like Clark Kent. These niggas can't be Spartans. Rap game safe for the Trojans. Never hold on to emotions. Every day going through the motions. Here's my notion. Stop pulling up that motion. The power's all in devotion. More or less, more posted. Every motherfucker got a platform. From the disco ball in the cat form. The ones on that bullshit that rap form. Niggas will stop on my platform. To my hats on my hoes in the platform. Niggas on the platform. With a red string. I'm sitting coast with stair lanes. I'm afraid of scare lanes. You digging for bitches and ashtrays. I'll be using my voice on my last days. So I might as well pass tapes. Nigga, not a cassette. I should live in your day, but you never go fast pace. I got power. Struggle in my joint, you know it's out. Gotta stay on point, on time is out. All these Fisha joints that I devour. Damn, I feel anointed with this power. Struggle in my joint, you know it's out.
That's fire, bro.
Fisha P, bro.
That's hard.
They forget, but we gonna remind them, bro.
It's still out there.
We gonna remind them
It's
out
still out
there.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fire. That's
The
hilarious.
video was hard, bro. This
Back,
guy was
bro.
a bang all the way around.
That was one of the
Yeah.
It was
ones.
one of the ones,
It
bro.
was.
That jump was.
So yeah, and then one podcast, we back. Pop MossBurg VA. Sponsored by Top 10 Custom Tees and Apparel. Your custom tees today.
Yes,
Back
sir.
as your boy Moss. Back for another one, episode 18. Now we at right now?
18.
18. Got Jigs in the building.
Go back.
One time. Got Keion in the building, back again.
Let's get it, baby.
We about to get it again. And got my nigga, my bigger nigga, up here swole with all of us right now. That nigga Fisha P. Mike fucking Fisha in the building.
What's up? What's up?
Let's go.
Appreciate you coming
We got
through.
Mike in the
Man,
We ain't linked up in a minute. I was like, wait, hey, you need to come on the pod, bro.
gotta
They make
go.
this shit happen.
Yeah, bro.
I'm here, dog.
That's
It's
great,
been long overdue, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm here,
For people
bro.
that don't know, I was formerly a rapper, going by MossBurg VA, of course. And one of my main producers that used to produce all of my songs was Fisha P. Hard bangers. That was 2 of. We hit you with 2 of them right there off the top of man more than that.
Damn right.
What? Yeah.
Stay working.
Born Ready.
That's fire.
Born Ready was a team.
That's fire.
That shit was crazy, man.
Man.
Those were times. It's been like over a decade now since that was.
Bruh, like.
Nah, I was gonna tell you speak on the length of time, man, because a lot of times you gotta either remind people or just let them know like this ain't no yesterday type shit.
Bro, that's all.
This ain't
I ain't just popped up out of nowhere.
this ain't no yesterday.
Yeah, them songs was made in like 2011, 2012.
Yep.
That was around that time.
We ain't wasting no time, bro. Like, we jumped on it and we took off, like, for that moment, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Niggas had a little run. We doing some things. That shit was fun though.
It was.
Yeah,
It was
it was
fun.
hella
Nah, for sure.
The main part was about the camaraderie, like the
Sure.
energy, bro. That energy.
Yep.
When we used to come to the spot, y'all's apartment, y'all crib, studio in the crib, in the living room.
Most definitely.
Be over there, y'all cooking. 1 in the morning, we cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking.
Later than that.
Like it was all like an organic situation. Like Fisha will literally be making the beat, and I'm writing to him. The beat ain't even done yet. He's just making the beat, and by the time he done with the beat, my verse is done, ready.
Exactly.
It's go time, man.
Yep.
That's how we ran it every night. It was go time, man. Let's go.
No, that's fire.
Yeah,
It
bro.
was time.
That's one thing I can say about one thing I can say about you, bro. Like every time I had my beat submitted, you know what I'm saying, ready and locked in, you was the first one,
Ready,
right?
bro.
Had a hook and everything, had an
It's
idea.
go time. You can't waste no time.
Yeah, Moss definitely he was ready to get busy. I can say that.
Pen was
What? Nah, for sure.
pen was penning.
Yeah, but more pins was
Pen was
better.
penning.
Definitely the crowd favorite too.
Got the what?
The crowd, I say he was definitely the crowd favorite.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got shine on him, bro.
You got to.
Hit niggas with them flows.
Mm-hmm.
Them flow switch up to get niggas.
Oh yeah,
Come on now. It was a time.
man.
What?
I'll never forget that performance we did out in Hurt.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I don't
They was loving you out there.
But I don't know if I remember hurt. What nigga hurt? Yeah, I mean, it hurt. It's crazy.
Out to Vincent John, the first performance we did, bro.
Oh, and niggas had that big block party.
Yeah, out in the
Remember that?
field,
It
in the
was like
country.
a little block party. Little
Man,
country
we was
joint.
lit that night, bro.
Yeah, it was fun.
James, you want there?
Nah, I ain't go.
Bent that night.
I ain't go to that.
Who was bent that night? I think that was a rough one. That's why I don't remember it that much. Who was bent? Yeah. We was hurt.
That's when
hurt.
niggas got bent.
Yeah, niggas don't remember bent.
Nah.
Nigga was bent.
Man, when was it we?
Yeah, you right. You right. Shit, that was the times, bro.
That's fire though.
Yeah, boys feeling, man.
Man,
Yeah,
appreciative.
man.
Appreciative, you know.
Glad to be here.
Gratitude for sure.
Saturday night pies. It's
Ah,
a tough one.
ah.
This is the first time already. I like this.
Oh, was your first Saturday doing it?
First time, we used to do it on Sundays.
For real?
Trying to do a Saturday joint. I was like, all right, yeah. Niggas is free up. Maybe Saturday might be the night.
Appreciate
I like the Saturday.
Might have to move to Saturday because, you know, football season about to start.
Ah, you catch the
So
game.
Sunday's gonna be hemmed up a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Sunday's gonna be hemmed up, so we might have to move to Saturdays or maybe some Mondays or something.
Damn, definitely gotta do that.
Yeah.
Good eye.
This week,
Good eye.
Thursday night, first game, Chiefs Ravens, man. Actually, big game.
That's a good game.
Right.
Chiefs game.
That's a good game.
Oh, Pat, man, Pat.
It's gonna be a good one.
So Baltimore ended up paying Lamar.
Hell yeah,
They gave him. They gave him their money.
damn right.
Okay, that's good.
Give that man everything he owed. Gotta give him that. 2-time MVP. Coming off this second MVP. Come on, man.
All he needs to do is stay healthy for another 5 seasons, and he'll solidify who he is and what those MVPs stand for him and what that means for him.
Gotcha.
He'll be able to
All the way up to you.
he'll be able to do his damn thing over the next 5 years and stay healthy. He'll definitely be like Hall of Fame.
You think he'll be Hall of Fame now?
With these 2 MVPs?
2 MVPs?
Exactly. Like, you can't not bring them up in the conversation.
That's true.
But all he needs, though, is 5 healthy years from this season and beyond.
Can you be
and
a Hall of
solidify-
Famer without any playoff
Solidify.
success?
No.
Without,
No.
That's his only issue.
I don't think so.
He done won one playoff game.
I mean, at the end of the day,
that ain't Hall of Fame status, bro. In my opinion,
it depends on whether the award is team status or individual status. In the Hall of Fame,
individual.
in the Hall of Fame, probably gonna be an individual award.
yeah. If you quarterback, I mean, you pretty much the leader of the team. You know what I'm saying? That's what. So it's like all of that flag gonna fall back on you.
And it probably is mad.
It's like
quarterbacks that didn't have a lot of playoffs.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
when you really think about it, like, is Vic in the Hall of Fame? Did Vic make the Hall of Fame?
ooh,
I don't
Is
think
Vic a Hall of Fame?
Nah.
Not in there. Well, he had his shit with him, so he might not
yeah,
get in there.
and that's the reason why he probably, if he's not in there, it's gonna take him a long. They gotta make sure that he rates out of people's minds before they elect him to
Yeah,
that.
it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but other than that, like I said, Lamar do what
But
Lamar
without his
do.
shit,
For sure,
he probably should be in there.
for sure.
Even though he didn't have a lot of playoff success, he was just, dynamic. You know what I'm saying? But
So
how old is Lamar?
26.
He's still young. He got time.
26,
Right.
27, something
He
like
got
that.
saying?
all right, so since we on the subject, I seen this question on ESPN. Who we think is the more pressured quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
The most pressure, like currently,
Yeah, like is it Pat? Is it Lamar? Is it Dak?
well, Patton already won a
Yeah,
couple
Pat won.
times.
Is
It's
Pat
Dak.
pressured to back to back?
I feel
It had to
like
be on Lamar.
Is Pat pressured to back to back it? Because I mean, they like that.
He hasn't back to back yet.
They
but
like that.
Three? They got three now? Is it 3 or 2?
I think it's 2.
I think Lamar
Lost
got
the Brady.
yeah.
Bucks.
Lamar got the least supportive cast out of that gang of names. So like.
Yeah, but that ain't what he's saying. He's talking about the pressure to get a ring.
That I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All these other candidates got a better situation of achieving this.
Dak.
Great
Been on the
cast.
clock.
Great cast.
Pressure.
Dak been
Great
on the
support
clock.
cast.
Pressure,
though.
brother.
I think it
Great
falls on
support
Dak with the
cast.
most pressure because he been in the game longer than Lamar, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
Hell
I feel
yeah.
like the pressure fall on him.
And he didn't got his bag.
Had it
Well, he
too,
didn't.
boss.
Is he about to get another? Supposed to get another bag? Supposed to be up for another
He's
contract.
gonna be
now.
up. Yeah. So, but
Yeah, he.
I think
So,
the
yeah,
pressure
Dak
the
might
most
have the
on
most
him.
pressure. Yeah, Dak might have the most
But it'll look real good for Lamar to get
Lamar
one.
just got paid, so he got a couple years to
Oh yeah.
get his shit together.
But they need a couple more pieces though. I would say.
They just got what's his name? Oh fuck, what's that receiver they just got? I can't remember his name now. It ain't Hollywood, it's the other nigga.
I think Dak under pressure, bro.
That's how I feel.
Dak got,
That's why Jerry don't
as
wanna
a
pick
Dallas
him.
fan, bro, we gotta make some shake.
Gotta make some shape.
We gotta make some shake.
It's Dak and Zeke again.
CD got his bread.
I'm glad y'all paid CD. I thought I'm ready.
CD got his bread.
Grab CD. I bet to pay CD.
Man, I was so happy.
Y'all about to let CD
Man,
walk. If y'all let
why-
CD walk, y'all would
I
look
would have made a
crazy.
decision, man.
Y'all been looking crazy.
I
Y'all
had
let
to go on
CD
record, so I would have had to do something.
Yeah, y'all been looking crazy if y'all did
Jerry
that.
said, "Man, I ain't never paid a nigga so much." God, give it to him.
I'm trying to tell you, Jerry tight.
He tight with
Jerry gotta
it.
tighten up.
He tight with it. Hollywood Brown, nah, he gonna miss the season opener.
No, it's the other nigga, other fast nigga. He kind of like a Hollywood Brown type player though. I forgot who he played for.
But I think Jerry Jones done found the.
Zay Flowers.
Oh, okay. That's a good.
Zay
Yeah, that's a
Flowers.
good acquisition for him. Then
But he kind of just like Hollywood.
he is.
He basically like
Cost
the
a
same
little
player.
less.
Yeah, probably cost a little less, but they might make some shit. And they got fucking Derrick Henry. They got Derrick Henry now.
Oh,
I forgot they got Derrick
forgot
Henry.
about that.
They got Derrick Henry now. Shit changed.
Oh,
Shit done changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that work out.
No, that's fire for him.
Anyway.
If he get the championship though, like that's
Well, if
it's
he get
up
a chip,
for him.
it's solidified.
He good. Yeah.
he
He
get a chip, it's
good.
solidified.
He good, but he got a lot of life
Yeah,
left in him though.
Yeah, get that.
If he stay healthy though, man, he gonna do some good numbers.
Should I get to some? Where we at? Let's try to get to some shit right now, bro. Where we at? Oh, y'all ain't see my nigga JB and Ferg. Jalen Brown and Ferg put out a record, y'all.
What?
How long Jalen Brown been rapping?
This is his first song I've ever heard him rap.
Ferg.
This is his debut.
Shit, when the last time Ferg didn't fucking rap? I ain't heard that nigga shit in a minute.
Jalen Brown from the South.
And I don't do this for the fame, boy. Studio, the PlayStation. This is not a game, boy. I'm the only one they wanna fuck with now. But they be hating on the ground. But I done took it right and flipped it upside down. Boy, I ain't the only thing I know. I'm the only one they wanna fuck with now. But they be hating on the low. Cause I done took the game and flipped it upside down. Boy, it ain't the only thing I know.
Just landed in Beantown, feet down. Had the arm like a sweep down, like a sweep down. Got Brazilian ass with the bounce. I caught the rebound. We the champions, confetti still up in the streets now. Ballin', ain't the only thing we know. I think it's kinda obvious. Jinin' up in the studio. I hit the big lotto when I'm caught on my Ruby's rolls, getting big models, walking out of the movie shows.
That shit hard.
He took some shots at Nike in his verse too.
You think Dame Dollar got a problem with him being a rapper?
Oh, we have a problem with him.
That sounds like some hate shit.
Somebody in the NBA like this.
Oh, rap.
Hey,
Niggas been trying to rap.
They could be a
Right
rapper.
before day, niggas balls been trying to rap. They ain't that.
Right, fact.
Nah, for sure, true.
And they said a lot of them ain't been
Who
great.
you think the biggest?
Shaq.
Shaq is
Shaq,
the biggest.
look at nobody playing with Shaq.
All right, so besides Shaq, Shaq got it then.
Dame hard, bro. Dame hard.
Dame definitely at the
Dame is the hardest one.
Yeah.
I need to go and listen to that whole Jalen.
But can y'all name anybody else though?
Was he
It's like the
spitting?
niggas, whatchamacallit from Shumper, he can rap.
Shumper be rapping.
Yeah.
Shumper can skate a little bit.
Okay.
Him and
KD
Tiana
dropped
did
some
a
balls,
song
can he
together.
rap?
Why these niggas got so much free time?
You know,
I mean, if you hoop, bro.
off season shit.
Right.
Niggas be doing shit in off season.
Right, but
You know,
bro, if you hoop, bro.
But you got to think too.
Maybe it's a pure passion.
They probably got.
And you know they hang with a bunch of rappers and shit anyway.
So rappers.
So it's like, I might as well try my hand.
They probably got a setup at the
Is
crib.
Kevin
too,
Durant
you know
still
what I'm saying?
rapping?
Is Kevin Durant still
Yeah, 'cause they
rapping?
can afford this shit.
You play some
Exactly.
Kevin Durant?
Like the hotel rooms, they got shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the only shit I heard. Oh, I got you.
I mean, that shit is just crazy.
Hey, so was Jalen Brown actually spitting in the song or what? How it sound?
That was him.
That was him at the beginning.
I
That
was
was
saying like the overall verses and all that shit.
It wasn't crazy, but it was like it was
Compared
alright.
to Dame though.
He ain't nice
Ain't
enough.
fucking with
He
Dame.
ain't fucking with Dame.
Not from what I just heard.
But this just sounded like a little smooth track. He
That
was
shit
trying to
was
get his
hard,
shit
though.
off real quick.
Yeah.
And the video kind of hard. I mean, I see what he was doing. He was taking some shots at Nike though, for sure.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, bro, you get a bag on hooping, bro. You try to get a bag.
Yeah. So you can do whatever the fuck you want to do in your off season.
But you gotta
Niggas just be doing
this
shit.
nigga's having fun too, man. Like
Well, yeah, too. No, if he's got a brand or something, maybe he wants to promote. This is a good outlet to just promote his
That little
brand.
thing, that little ring thing on it.
Yeah,
this is like a commercial for it right here.
Got you.
Got you.
So that's
So
like his
he could be
product.
taking that angle with it, with product merch.
The nigga smart.
Yeah, no.
This nigga ain't doing shit on some stupid
So
shit.
that's what I'm digging into
That shit right there, he's
now.
selling that.
Got you.
It's like a wave vibrator supposed to change, better your mood or something. Some type of vibration thing.
Okay,
Electric shock
okay.
vibration ring thing that you put on.
put on your neck.
Yeah, I looked them shits up, just like 200.
Ah.
Man,
some
super
shit.
smart too.
Yeah, so he
Super
created some
smart.
shit. He ain't created a product. The nigga know what the fuck he doing.
That's what I'm thinking with this
Yeah.
rapper schmapper
Yeah.
thing going on. Like,
Got a
it's
lot of
deeper.
eyes on me, just wanted to chill.
Yeah, right. Nah, not mad at it.
Why not?
Not mad at
And you
it.
take shots at the other brand that you're not well in it. It's like,
And he probably could be independent because he's got the liquidity or the money to fucking fund his projects.
$300 million
So it's
man, bro.
easy for him to
300
do
M's.
I
it.
wonder
It's
how that- I wonder how that
300
product
M.
pay for his own tours.
Nigga.
For the Starman record label.
Doing shit now.
I
I'm
gotta
getting this
look
shit
that
off.
shit up. I gotta see how that product works.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do my homework on that.
Oh,
That's
you
fire.
can't buy that joint though. That bitch,
Good stuff.
I hope this shit universal, nigga.
yeah, that's
So this is just gonna be a one-time song, or they gonna come with like a collection and a project?
I don't know.
Got you.
This just came out the blue. Really no context to it. They just dropped it.
damn.
But I'm fucking with it. I ain't mad at it.
Nah, for sure.
Do your thing, bro. They out
Do
here
your
hating.
thing. Do your thing.
Give my boys a lot of hate out here.
Jalen
They is out here
Brown.
flourishing, bro. It's out here flourishing. That's it. Anyway,
I mean, I ain't hating. I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people giving both of them issue. Him and Jason Tatum are an issue like this whole summer after they won their chip. It's like, all right, chill out. These niggas living, bro.
Right. I mean,
He's in the prime of their life right now.
I don't know. That's me. I guess that's me being
Type
a Kobe
shit.
fan because
Young nigga
you
shit.
want some Kobe shit in the off season. You supposed to be in the lab hooping. If
Oh,
I'm
you
coach,
one of them because the nigga put
He
out.
one of them, y'all. He one of them. Nigga can't live.
Nigga ain't working out.
Nigga can't live and shit. God,
Working out 24/7. Why you ain't putting up no buckets? You ain't got no left hand, nigga. You ain't working on that left. Like, goddamn.
nigga in the club though.
Nigga in the club, you know.
Man, I just
He
want
one
to
of
chill.
them guys, yo.
Man, bro.
God, dog.
That's funny. But
That's
yeah.
all I'm thinking.
Nigga
Kobe
can't.
would have never.
Nigga can't live around him.
Nah, don't do that. Kobe rapped.
Kobe did what he
Kobe fucking rapped. Don't try to erase history like Kobe ain't even put out no songs.
Hey,
Videos and everything.
did you hear?
Trash.
Don't do that.
Trash.
Kobe for sure
Oh,
rap.
that shit was trash.
Kobe and Shaq had a song.
And Kobe rapped before he was like Kobe for real too. It was like he was still building his name type
You
shit.
can't blame it on Shaq. Like, you did that shit.
He was like, "Oh, this is how you
That
felt."
was,
You gotta
That's
get this shit.
crazy.
Yeah, that shit
That's
was-
fun.
Yeah, he hadn't really made his name
I
yet,
forgot
but people
about
knew
That was
about
short
it.
afro Kobe.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
him
least,
and
at
Shaq
least
did a track
JB,
together, bro.
at least JB waited till he got the 300 M's in the chip to start flexing. He got all the shit that he can flex now.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got something to talk about now.
Yeah, I'm here now. What can y'all say? I'm here.
My boy went in.
Do my thing.
Yeah, that had hard.
But yeah, I thought that was dope. I ain't mad at it. Where we at? What we moving to? We can get to Yachty?
Yeah.
Haven't really talked
He going
about
through a
Yachty. That
little
shit happened
bit.
like a little week and a half ago or whatever.
sure.
But he had a nice little crash out on the internet.
Yeah.
We hadn't had a good IG crash out from somebody in the minute. That was a good one. I be liking to see it sometimes. Like, look, this you can tell when a nigga just ready to get a whole bunch of shit off that been on his chest. I gotta let everybody hear this right quick.
Sometimes niggas can't help it, but let it just come
Yeah,
out.
yeah. That was a build up joint.
I
I
don't
got
know.
tired of Bro Cap.
That niggas probably, Yachty probably didn't drink a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas don't give a fuck who see it or not.
It say it started from like he had his little group. What was it called? I forgot the little group he had. I forgot the name. I think Concrete Boys or some shit like that. But the girl in the group left it and then started saying like how bad they treated him and shit. So he kind of crashed out on her by leaving by. He did everything for her, wrote all the
Shit took off
raps.
from there, innit?
Yeah, dressed you, gave you clothes, gave you jewelry, gave you money, put you on stages that you weren't supposed to be on, type shit like put niggas on. So
Right.
he crashed out about that, and then that kind of veered into him talking about his boy Mitch on his podcast he does. It was like the Safe Space, I think it's called. or something like
Yeah,
that.
I seen what
Safe
people in the
Space.
comments was going in about
Yeah.
like he been filed towards.
So I watched that interview that they had Key Glock on the show.
Yeah.
It was interviewing him, and they kind of like went into a conversation about telling somebody not to do some street shit or whatever and to get their life together type shit. And then Yachty was like coming at his man's like what would you tell him? Like what you gonna tell him like to do? Go get a job? Like, you ain't never had a job. Like
Right, for sure.
He was kind of like on his ass, and it was like damn. And he kept
he-
going.
But look, he didn't even directly say that to him like that.
He did say that part.
He did, but
Yeah.
he was like, how would you feel? I'm trying to do the Yachty voice in there. How would you feel if you had a friend who was very successful, and he's basically saying you knew that you can get successful off of what he had going on. He got into the. I knew you didn't want to get a job and this and that, and basically, what you was saying.
He started going in on him though,
That's why I never offered for you.
Like he started taking it to like what do you say? He's like, yo, if it wasn't for me, what would you
wouldn't
be
be
doing right
nowhere.
now? Type
Yeah.
shit. I was like, damn, that's kind of
basically how he
crazy to
made
do
it.
your man's
That's
like
kinda
that on the
crazy.
pod. Like,
But at the same time, right?
even if it is real,
even if
it's the damn truth, it's still like, yo, you ain't got to do your man's like that.
You don't-
That's like a personal
That is-
behind the scenes conversation.
Right, right.
Not in
But
front
at the
of
same time, it's a conversation where it's
Yeah.
like, bro, you put yourself in that position to get talked to like that.
That there too, but in
Yeah.
return too though, like
You can't expect if you're gonna do that. Don't expect to have a friendship with him no more.
exactly. Once that hit, that's over. Now it's
You
facts
took it there.
100.
You took it there.
But at some point in time, like we have to understand that this is how the monarch goes. This is how the empire is built, though. Like I'm not gonna say it's not enough space for 18 empires. Why can't we build one or two empires, right? And let's all eat from here. Right, and so I think it gets.
You talking about him like putting them on, like
right.
Put your man's on.
You're supposed to. That's what I'm saying. Like you're supposed to put your man's on, right? So that need to not be said, but I do get it. Sometimes niggas do need to be reminded. You feel me?
They get feeling themselves and shit. All right, nigga. All right.
I do think that there always will be one person that is just so up that it should be innate in the situation to where you can sprinkle down and bring a lot of people up from their situations.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It'll always be like that. So if we understand that and we understand our role, right, everybody really can eat.
That's funny that you bring it up. That's one of the things I wrote up there about the issues with keeping a team together.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With the bone ready, like it's hard.
For sure, yo. For sure.
It's hard to get people to get behind something and keep shit going and keep the work going. It's hard. It's hard
for sure.
Because everybody got different shit going on.
Yeah, everybody got their own objectives they trying to do and other shit they got going on. So it's just like
shit changes any moment, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna put in more work than the next person.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I mean, for you to be a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got to play their role though.
Some parts gonna be more expensive than others. Don't mean that part less important.
Nah, for sure. For sure. Could be the most important and the cheapest.
And the cheapest part.
Nah, for sure.
With the Yachty and Mitch situation, like before it gets to the air like that, if Yachty was really a good friend, he should have been addressed the way he was feeling before.
That's what it felt like to me. It felt like he might have had some of this shit on his chest.
You that shit in.
Because the conversation didn't even have to go there.
You should have been letting it out.
Yeah, the conversation didn't even have to go there.
One-on-one shit.
Yeah.
You feeling like, I feel like Yachty probably got big-headed when he seen another celebrity status boss type nigga in the same room with him, and he got cocky. To me, certain niggas get cocky.
They be having a lot of different guests. It's like way bigger than the Key Glock. No disrespect to Key Glock, but they had a lot of different.
It's probably a certain subject that made him do that, though.
Probably. I mean, that was just talking about. It was talking about just talking to somebody before they do some shit that's gonna mess up their life. They was talking about having that conversation with somebody. Like, what would you say to him? And my man was just like, "What you?" He kind of started getting at his man. Like, what would you say to him? Like, you gonna tell this nigga get a job? Like,
Right. That's kind of fucked up because I mean, just because
it's like, what you supposed to say to a nigga?
Right. I mean, at the same time, don't mean dude ain't got no information for somebody.
Right.
Don't mean dude ain't got no enlightenment to give him up for no game to give. Game don't cost nothing. You might have picked up on something. You might have heard somebody say something. You might just be able to regurgitate the right information to a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. Like,
so y'all saying somebody to blame? Either Yachty friend is looking real unappreciative, or Yachty over here looking like an asshole.
No,
I didn't see the side where Mitch was being unappreciative.
Yeah, I ain't see that.
I feel like Yachty just started shooting
because he never said nothing disrespectful to Yachty from what I seen.
Yeah, in the show he just came left field.
There's got to be something somewhere else, and that shit.
Yachty was feeling some type of way about what he doing for his friend.
Yeah,
but nigga, if you feel like your friend leeching, address that shit, nigga.
Keep it
real.
Yeah,
keep it 100.
To dub off of that, the internet started like reacting to it, like how they was doing them dirty, and Yachty got mad at Mitch for not like clearing it up on some like this is how we play and talk to each other type shit. Yachty was on some shit like this is just how we kick it with each other. Like it went on some like I was trying to disrespect you.
Yeah.
This is just how we talk. We talk real to each other.
So
like
the comments was like, oh damn,
the comments is going crazy. And Yachty was like, yo, why don't you say like. You ain't feel away to me about me talking to you like that, like on some shit like that. And he did, and he kind of got mad, and he felt the way like, he felt the way like about how he wasn't defending them type shit. But it's like Yachty, don't nobody know y'all's relationship.
Right, that's the internet, bro.
Like yeah, all people see is you going in on your mans on y'all show, and it's like, damn, where did this come from? Yeah, like so that's how everybody gonna see it. Now they gonna respond to it. So. He started going in like I didn't even want. Then the crash out came.
So his pod big.
It was
growing.
It's new. It's new, but he a big name. So
Did they shut it down? Is it still going?
He said he won't doing it no more, but I think they gonna piece it up.
They might as well.
Because I don't think they really got no issue. I think it's just some internet shit got in the way of it.
Nah.
Just be talking, but it's like
Right, but I mean that is kind of.
But that shit can't happen.
we gotta win in. It would really be up to Mitch, I would think.
That shit can't happen no more though.
Even if your man's is a bum, you can't make him look like one on the head.
Yeah,
Man.
that's what make
on
it
some
crazy.
shit like if we all go to the club right now and we all got on, we motherfucking rappers and the whole, or y'all 3 rappers and y'all got the bag and I'm fucked up. And all 3 of y'all got 4, 5 motherfuckers.
You with us, we can't have you looking crazy.
Y'all throw a nigga a chain.
Yeah.
Throw a nigga 500.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm in the club, I got 1,500 in my pocket. I'm looking halfway decent in this motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I look like I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess it's all about how a motherfucker looking out. Because if that's me, and I got it on me and my man's with me, and he fucked up, I'm going to look out. I'm going to throw him something. I'm going to get him right.
Cause hey,
Right, but maybe it's past throwing him something. You know what I'm saying? And so the Yachty,
fuck he on this podcast with you?
right? He should be getting paid. He should be making a salary at some point in time. But it's just a relationship, a friendship trying to merge with a business relationship, and now that's where only solid motherfuckers survive.
Right. That come into play.
That's the only time that's gonna work, when you got some solid people, especially your top is solid. When the friendship works with the business relationship.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at, right?
Yeah.
So it's money intertwined with friendship.
That's a tough thing to keep together.
that's why,
anyway.
man. Yeah, friendship and business is.
Especially when
It's
one
like-
is
it's
solid,
like-
bro.
I-
It's even
solid
more
people,
difficult when one of the friends is up, and you not.
Right.
That even changes the whole dynamic of the
Already,
situation.
I'm telling you,
Because it's really leaning on you being the star that everybody know that's up. They got the bread, like.
And then I think I seen something about the
gotta
dude
be
Mitch's
solid.
girl saying something about he was a producer for Yachty in his early come up years, and he basically stopped doing what he was doing, his own motion to help Yachty out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And did Yachty leave him by the wayside?
No, he been with him ever since.
God,
They've been living together and everything.
yeah. Nah, fine.
That's like his man's man.
That's-
So it's not
I
like
don't get.
if that's true, it's not like he just been leeching off Yachty. He actually contributed.
Was
some-
right.
with you when you ain't had shit.
value. Yeah. Nah,
And,
for
and that's
sure.
where the difference is. Like, nigga, I was with you when you ain't had none of this.
Yup.
Like, I was with you when you was
Nigga, we
grinding
ain't had
type
shit together, nigga.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean that part don't make, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when Derek was saying the business side of it and friends, he was just, I felt like the whole basis of him coming to him was like, yo, you been a bum since day one. You been just my friend, riding my coattail since day one. As somebody who from the outside looking in, watching that clip, that's what it seems like to me. I don't know Mitch, but to me,
That's how it came
judging
off.
off that clip, Mitch a bum.
That's how it came off. Like, he
Mitch
was
been
calling me
riding
bum.
Yachty's.
It came off like that.
Coattails since day one.
And I can see Mitch feeling away like, dog, like, bro, I dropped doing all my shit to make sure I was helping you out.
Right.
So you can get your shit off. Like, if I took that road to be your man's to help you on your way up, then you can't look at me as no bum because I ain't never had no job.
Right.
Like, we started doing this when we was kids. We was teenagers, nigga. Like,
Now, if we on some shit where
if we started doing this when we was 16, 17, you pop off when you 18, 19, nigga. Of course we ain't never had no job, nigga. You got on. You made
You know what I mean?
it. So we on.
I had a job with you. Man, that's what makes that
It's
shit.
like,
Yachty got in the game early as fuck. How old was he when he got?
that's
in
what
the
I'm
game?
saying. It was like his late teenage years.
Yeah, he
That's
was
when he
like-
popped off.
he
So
was
it's
young
like,
as shit.
niggas probably never.
So
of
them
course they
niggas
had no
barely-
job. If my man's is a millionaire at 18, nigga, was one of the biggest songs out. Like,
So whose fault is that? Is that Yachty's fault or Mitch's fault for not establishing that
boundary?
of
No facts.
what
Yeah.
your status is in this business?
Yeah.
Because now this business, then boom,
you gotta put that on Yachty.
you gotta, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's
Told you. It takes some. You gotta be solid, yo.
Yeah.
And again, Yachty was young, so you can't even blame it on Yachty.
Dang, he was a kid
This
himself.
nigga don't know. This is his first charade.
Right, but it's
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So it seems like Yachty didn't finally worked himself into a position where he's putting people on in a position. He tried to start his label, had his group, putting his mans on, making a podcast.
He ain't
so
old
his man
enough.
can get on. He young, but he been again.
And all his
he got
people-
popping at 18, 17, 18 years
well,
old.
all his people there around the same age.
So
and shit.
now you can tell he at the point where he's actually trying to put people on and put people in position, and now he's going through the issues of
No facts.
what that takes to
That
put you in
boss
a
is-
position.
that boss
You're
is-
the boss now. So
Yeah.
when everything happens, when everything happens, it's all you
right
nigga.
now. Yeah, nah.
Niggas gonna get on your ass about it. They ain't gonna get on Mitch ass or the Caribou girl. Like, they gonna be on your ass about it. And that's what you gotta deal with when you the boss. So, that's what he going through.
Oh, yeah.
Had this little crash out. He'll learn from it.
Nah, for sure.
And he'll build on because
Shit,
Yachty
you come
came
with
a
the
long way.
game, man. You gonna deal with all situations like that.
Yeah.
Your friends, strangers. You
That's
know
all
what I'm
it is.
saying?
For
He doing what he do though. But anyways, we're still on kind of like music shit. Boy, Drake been dropping. Drake been dropping a lot of music since the beef. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of music.
Is that the try to drown out the noise?
I think it's one of
went away a little
those.
bit.
It's one of those. Like,
It's working.
It's died down for sure.
It's working.
But it's like a lot of them won't really hit. But this recent drop he did, he got some shit on there. It's called Circadian Rhythm.
Yeah.
Kind of fucking with us.
I hate the weed too hard. You said that hate when that voice don't straight from the heart. I reply like, yo, whatever. When can you come get your stuff? I need this shit out the crib. I think it's bringing bad luck. Plug in, I can live. I go from flow native stuff. You nigga over the nut. Big man on the cut. How many doors I can shut? How many fellas they cut? That game like I'm sleeping pattern. Cause how the fuck I'm still up? Yeah, niggas don't speak my language. Niggas don't speak my language. Niggas don't speak my language. Yeah. How the fuck I'm still up?
That shit hard.
How the fuck I'm still up?
That shit hard. I was like, oh yeah, he back. He back. I like that. He had a couple duds in there, but he back. He said, I ain't gonna find that way.
He said, how the fuck I'm still up?
One thing about
And last
Drake,
week when he first started doing this, and there was a couple duds still, I'm like, I was looking at it like, all right, Drake, it's kind of looking like, it was kind of looking shaky for Drake a little bit to me. It was on some shit like, all right, maybe you do need to like chill for a little bit. Like you really ain't resting. Like you gotta make niggas miss you.
Yeah.
Like it's seeming like thirsty now. Like you trying to make people pay attention to you. And it's like nigga, like if you can just duck off, and then people like, damn, what fuck Drake been like?
Nah,
he
he
ain't
might
said shit. He ain't
solidify
posting.
the beef with that. If he,
I can see that, but that's like ego though. That's the ego and pride though, is for you to not just take
that
just
would
hold
be
the
the internet
L.
saying that.
Yeah, of course, but to keep responding, to have to feel like you have to respond to that, it's less ego and pride shit to me.
For sure.
And it's like, dog, if you him really, which you are, you can duck off and then make niggas miss you.
Fact. I mean,
Cause rap been some bullshit for a few years now.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. It's been a lot of bullshit out there. So if Drake just say, all right, I'm good, I ain't giving y'all shit for like 6, 7, 8 months, maybe
He'll
a
be
year
missed.
to a year.
then rap beef ain't the
Yeah.
same no more. Rap beef ain't the same. No. He, you know what I'm saying?
It's different, bro.
Rap
as
beef
far
ain't the same.
as far as the lyrical warfare, but
I said this shit before. That Kendrick and Drake beef helped rap a lot.
yeah,
Rap was in a tough place. Rap was in a tough spot.
they keeping it rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These other
And
rap
that's what I always
these
come
niggas
back to.
literally-
Who got the ball? Who can go edit?
Yeah.
Who can get to it? Always gonna come back to that. All the dancing songs, TikTok songs.
Yeah, honestly, they the only
that shit
niggas-
cool.
Said D-Lo, that was the best hip hop had.
D-Lo, D-Lo was the biggest nigga out. For the rap shit. D got some choice I like, but I'm like, all right. What we doing? What we doing?
I'm trying to tell you.
Cause the girls been whooping niggas ass the last few
I'm
years.
trying to glow hard.
Whooping niggas ass.
Glow hard.
But, I mean,
Glow hard.
all is true, but it's all a part of the system, though. It's all a part of, like, just what is wanted to be had. You got Drake, you got Kendrick, but then you got 10 other females.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Female.
That's been going.
They've been up. The females been up.
It's been going.
So it's just what the powers that be want at this current time and moment. And then when they want to turn it back up, and even they want to put 21 Savage back out there, they'll do it. They'll turn it back up and give it back to the dudes. But
I think it's still rough, man.
Man, at this point,
Something got to switch
it's
up.
been rough for a long time.
Something got to
bro.
switch up, though.
I don't see what rap gonna be like in 10, 20 years, bro. This shit is, I don't know, man.
You don't like
I find myself listening to older shit now.
Oh, that's all I listen to.
Yeah.
I can't even listen to new shit no more like
for
that,
sure.
bro. Like,
I'm bumping my shit all
I get
week.
so annoyed hearing this new shit sounding the same, bro.
That shit different. Oh, Drake did post some cryptic posts too the other day. It was a clip of Rasheed Wallace said, we're going to get him in game 2.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, for real?
Ooh.
That's how that nigga feeling?
That's nice. That's a good
That's how that
one.
nigga Drizzy feeling?
I'd be
That's
ready
a
the
good-
same. Or,
That's a good one.
I guess
He
it's
must
all
got something
about-
good.
He better.
He got something
Fucking better.
He better because
He gonna be
Trying to poke the bear again?
Kendrick come back. Kendrick get aggressive, man.
I think that's the best part of the whole situation. Is just like you just getting different sides of the same coin a little bit because you still ain't heard a peep from Kendrick.
Nah, I think Kendrick.
You ain't
waiting
seen
for
a
Drake.
picture. He did a music video with his performance and shit, but you ain't seen no posts.
He waiting for Drake to
You ain't
swing.
heard him talk. You just heard him rap. You just heard him rap, and that's
That's
it. And now he been missing again.
Why the fuck? Hey, why the fuck
While
J.
Drake
Cole?
out here posting footage from 2016.
Why J. Cole go missing after he didn't had his little you know what I'm saying? He didn't set himself out.
I think he dropped one song on that Cash Cobain joint.
He ain't said nothing else though, right?
Like that, yeah. He supposed to be dropping the Fall Off album. It's supposed to be his last album.
Last album.
Yeah.
Man, I seen a hard post the other day on TikTok. Side note, real quick. Hard post. Dude was able to go from goddamn 96 on up to current day about how Jay-Z has never been the best rapper in that
I
said
seen
year.
that.
You seen that?
I think it's wrong though.
That's true.
You think that was off?
True.
I think it was
It's
true
not
too.
true.
True.
Move your mic up. Move your mic up a little bit. We can do this.
Bro,
Jay-Z
Nah, we
was
gotta
not-
stay here for it. We gotta be here for a
Y'all
long
believe
time.
that Jay-Z has never been
Yo,
the
my
greatest
man made a good, like he went through every year. You just
Bro,
had to be
did-
like, oh damn. But of course, it ain't been in the last 10 years. At this point, it has.
I mean, yeah.
has
I'm
always
talking
been.
about during this run.
Oh,
bro.
we talking about-
What X was
Never.
killing him, bro.
Never,
DMX
yo.
was killing him.
We
Never
talking
in
about-
that current year was he ever the best rapper.
When DMX
X ain't get popped
first
to like
popped
98,
off,
99 though,
when
right?
DMX first popped off, whose tour did DMX go on?
He went on home.
The Hard Knock tour.
Right.
The biggest rapper. He went on Hove's tour because Hove was the
Bro.
biggest rapper. We talking about S. Carter Volume 3 Hove, nigga.
That's because X ain't had the following that he did.
I'm
But
telling you, he
after
got the
that-
money.
And this ain't no knock to DMX because he had one of the greatest years in hip hop ever.
That's what he was saying though.
So-
Jay-Z's album didn't go diamond. DMX's
didn't.
shit went diamond that year.
Didn't. He had it that year. He had it.
But one thing-
that next year, when the Blueprint dropped,
I don't know. What year is
who
that?
got it back?
Who? Nah, he didn't. Nah, it was Eminem. I think Eminem went
The
diamond.
Blueprint dropped after that. Blueprint was crazy.
I'm telling you, each year was mapped out, bro.
I'm just saying.
Each year was mapped out.
Hove, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm going back to that. Who was it? Was it Boosie on the Vlad joint?
Yeah.
When he said Jay-Z won't like that in the South. I might be with Boosie, bro.
I believe it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hove was,
That's
don't
the
get me
South,
wrong,
though.
Hove was
Hell yeah.
nice,
We in the South.
but
But there's a lot of the best
me,
niggas.
but we in the
best,
middle,
The
you know
best
what I'm
niggas
saying?
from the South look at Hove like that though. T.I., Wayne, fucking Ross, all them niggas look at Hove as Hove.
I think
And
that's
they
some
South
industry
niggas.
shit.
They ain't
I think that's
industry,
some
bruh.
industry shit, bro.
Wayne say he stopped writing because of Hove. Like Wayne, attribute all his shit to
Now,
Hove.
this is what I'll tell y'all too. This is what I will give Hove though. Hove understand the information, and Hove he uses the information. So like that's about and I think that's where his clout comes from. Like Hove,
That helped put him on
Hove
that point,
into
too. It started
Hove
from
into
rap,
the
though.
cultic knowledge and shit, and like he applied to like he practiced magic and shit. So like that's the.
What you mean by that?
Like he goes, yo, I'm trying to tell y'all,
There you go.
Hove like that.
He did
though,
that song
in
Blue
the-
Magic. He
in
had
the
Blue
cultic
Magic.
world.
Man,
Like he like that. He understands the information and he applies it. So like
right. Hove nice though. I'm not taking nothing. from him.
even when it boils down to Hove, like that's all strategic.
Oh yeah, you can tell every move. he
That's
make
all strategic.
Is a strategic move. He don't make no uncalculated moves. You can tell just by the moves he done made in his career
Yeah.
and the positions he done put himself in. But I think the biggest thing about Hove is Hove learned that like you said, I got to disappear, and when I do drop,
Nah, he definitely.
Oh yeah, he came up in
He
the time.
definitely understand
that's
that
just
shit.
behave like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, nah,
That's
for
the
sure.
thing.
But Hov was still dropping every year though. He was getting like a year and a half between albums.
Yeah.
It was a time like he was dropping consistently like that, so he wasn't like taking like years off between albums like that. Which a lot of people do. Like Kendrick, he known for that.
Yeah,
Kendrick gonna give you 3.5, 4 years in between the albums. But it's gonna be a moment when he come back every time though.
Nah, for sure. He the stickler of that. Of that. But yeah, side note, my bad.
Yeah,
I was one for the.
Ho was
Jay-Z
very
brothers.
strategic in keeping himself popular. I would say that. Cause every time he dropped like videos, anything, it was a hit. You know what I'm saying?
He had some shit that was out of here.
Every time he dropped, bro, every once in a while,
Ho was an album artist, bro. Ho was an album artist, not a single artist.
Sure,
he was an album artist. He was giving you. He had classic album
projects.
So it's like, of course, he had singles and shit. Even when he tried to get the hit
I just
smash
think his
shit.
career
But
is
he
so
didn't get a number
deeper
one
than
to that
rap.
New York record with Alicia Keys.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I just think it's so
yeah,
deeper than
100%.
rap. Is why he get his flowers so often. And
It
so,
may be, but the root of it,
It's
the
so
base,
deeper than rap.
The base of it is rap, though.
Like,
Like, that
But I think
but that's
Hov got
a
to a point-
thin base.
I think
with
Hov
me.
got to a
Nah,
point where he was rapping so rich, his shit was unrelatable though.
I mean, yeah, he got older.
Like when he started,
He started making adult raps.
yeah, when he started,
Adult billionaire
when he
raps.
started saying shit like "Yellow Basquiat in my kitchen corner," go ahead and lean on that shit, Blue, you own it.
Mm-hmm.
The average nigga not gonna know what no Yellow Basquiat is.
Multi-million-dollar pieces. Man.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't
It's
even,
crazy.
It's different type of flex.
I didn't fucking know.
That's a whole different
So
level.
I could pivot off of that.
Yeah, that's-
Off of that, that's an art piece, right?
Right, that's how you.
So I seen some shit again, digging. So Jay-Z, fucking, they got he has a picture of himself in like '97 of him looking like what he looked like now in '97. Like he always wanted to have this look that he has now.
With the dreads and shit.
With the dreads and shit. So
Well,
like
wigs,
it's
he
a
got
drawn
wigs.
picture of him, like a self-portrait, and he looked like what he looked like now, but this was like 97, 98. Caesar cut Jay-Z.
What the fuck?
Yeah, great. Again, Jay-Z know the magic, and he into it.
Blue magic.
And he practice it. So like,
So you say he transformed himself?
Frank Lucas.
it's on some shit like, it's more like alchemy.
I was on some shit like,
He's a good
how the hell
producer.
he grow them dreads?
Bro, I'm trying to dig into it.
He said, how he grown?
Yeah.
He just grew up like any other nigga grew up.
Man, it's true. That nigga old, bro. That nigga old, bro. That nigga had grown
you think he
like
got
that.
a piece?
Again.
You think Hov got a piece on his
I ain't
head?
saying that. But then that nigga shit
Yo,
grow like
Hov got a piece on his head. I might be that with Hov for real.
Bruh.
Yeah, I know I fuck with Hov. But if them fucking wigs was
So
fake,
look, peep game.
If the
How
wigs
old
is
is
fake-
Hov? How old is Hov?
he probably like,
50.
he probably early 50s.
Goddamn,
Right.
50 something.
How long
gotta
he had
be
his
50.
dreads? So
he
had
started
to-
Some
drawing.
years.
He had to
But we
make
seen it
10
grow. We seen it when he started with the Lojo. We seen it when he had the wild fro.
Yeah.
We seen his rough stages. So it ain't like it just popped up out of nowhere.
Keion said how he started this shit at 40.
Right. And your shit ain't
39,
shit ain't
40.
thin or nothing, bro.
Hov always had a hairline though.
He always had a good
You
hair.
ain't never see his hairline go back.
Steve Harvey got niggas.
He might have kept a season, but that hairline was intact.
Steve Harvey got niggas with that
Keion
shit.
said this shit suspicious.
Steve shit was niggas was got suspicious.
54.
Steve shit.
He 54.
54. Turned 55 this year.
See what I'm saying?
I'm not understanding.
Do me this.
I can see if you seen a point where Hov's hairline was
All right,
looking
so
crazy,
do me
and
this.
then he popped up with dreads
I'm
one
not,
day.
I'm not right. I'm just saying, bro. Damn, you 54, bro. You grew dreads in the last 10
But you gotta think like,
Yo, my pops.
but look, a lot of motherfuckers.
My pops grew dreads after he turned 50 years
But look,
old.
a lot of motherfuckers when they grow their,
Because he still got his hairline.
a lot of motherfuckers when they grow their hair like that, it's more of a spiritual sense for them too. You know what I'm
What
saying?
I just tell you, I'm
I mean,
telling
yeah,
you,
yeah, for sure.
Like he done tapped
understand
into
the
some shit
information.
within his mind to make him do that. You know.
Got you.
Right.
Like, because a lot
I'm with
of
that.
you look at a lot of these motherfuckers as vegan or with the herb type shit, bro. They growing their hair out.
For sure.
That shit looking fucked up sometimes, or sometimes it look good, but hey, they be on that shit, bro. They grow their hair out. They one with the sun. That's how they look at it.
One with
sure,
the sun.
Nah, for sure. The ether.
Okay.
That's that
Yeah,
non-ether. For sure.
Man, I gotta brush my shit.
Yeah, I tried it at one point. Grew my shit out. Nice little run, Nigga had a little Bahamian
Oh,
joint,
yeah.
Haven't had a nigga want to go some dreads. You know how it goes. What? I know nigga find him a little island joint. That nigga want to be a roster and shit.
Yeah, I'm into it too. Shit.
Yeah, we damn shit. Playing reggae, girl.
That be.
Yeah, we up.
Oh yeah.
Pull up the garden.
My bad. I ain't mean to get us on that Jay-Z.
Motherfucker got you hairy for
Hey,
no
man.
reason.
What was we? We was on Drake. We finished with Drake.
Yeah. We off.
We off with Drake. Where we moving
For
to?
sure.
Y'all see Floyd sub out the ref in this exhibition fight a couple weeks ago?
No, I ain't seen it. I was just
Yeah.
asking about that.
Something had.
He was in a fight. He hit dude with a hook. He was
He
fighting.
said it was an overhand, right?
And the ref stopped. He said it was the back of the head hit or some shit like that. And it really won't because he was too far back to even hit him in the back of the head. And Floyd got pissed. He started going in on the ref. Went to holler at his man in the corner like 2 or 3 times. Next thing you know, he subbed the new ref in that motherfucker.
Damn, how the
I
hell?
was like, oh, this nigga Floyd different.
That's crazy. Has that ever happened
Much money.
before?
Nah, but
never
if you the
seen
nigga that's why we having this fight, it's probably his whole Mayweather Productions and all that shit
Right.
doing that. So it's like,
Damn.
this is my shit, getting the fuck up out of here.
You know the fuck about what's that's like? How the hell you even know you got a bag up ref? Like what's the? That's
Oh, they always got a backup ref out there.
Yeah, keep some backup
Yeah,
refs.
because
Yeah.
anything can happen to this nigga.
Yeah,
Somebody step
he might
on
get
him.
knocked.
He
Ref
might get knocked.
Yeah,
He
true.
might have a heart attack
Yeah,
out
ref
there.
might get knocked.
They definitely always got another ref
But I
out
mean,
there.
damn, the
Floyd
ref had a
subbed that
heart
nigga
attack.
out.
Dude, the
How,
fight
how do
that's-
we know that Floyd actually made the call to have him subbed out? Do
We don't know
that?
officially. We just
Okay.
know after that shit happened, Floyd started complaining, going in on the ref, and the ref was out of there right after that. So it was like a direct result. We don't know if it's just because of Floyd was mad, but it was still one of them jokes like, all right. That shit was kind of wild.
Why the fuck is Floyd still fighting?
I keep saying, I ask
John
myself
Gotti's
that
grandson
every time.
big as a motherfucker.
I think this on some like, let me grab 20 million real quick.
Oh, he grabbing bags every single time.
Yeah. I need to
He
make
been
30
fighting
million
over
real quick.
in Asia.
Has he been?
Yeah, he had a couple of them. He fought some 16-year-old Asian dude one time. Swear on everything.
16.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, teenage Asian dude.
Look, my man ain't even
What the
fighting
fuck?
though.
Cause it's some bullshit. Boy out here just stealing money.
Stealing money, yo. My man probably gonna get a good bag.
Oh yeah, he got a bag off there.
Oh,
Probably the most
shit.
money he ever made.
He not even
They
throwing
must have already
punches.
subbed the ref out because the first ref was a black dude. This is the second ref, that white dude.
He literally.
I seen the clip. It was a black
He
dude.
literally
the first
been
ref.
Floyd.
So that must have already happened. Yeah, it's round 5.
crazy.
It's round 5. That shit already happened.
Oh, I got you.
Because it was a black
Yo,
ref. the
didn't he
first round.
fight? Is that the same guy that he fought before?
Yeah, he
Was
fought
it-
him. This is the second fight.
Why the fuck they fighting again?
Got it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer, bro. I don't
Now, how does
understand.
that how that work? Like, do your team like? Cause it's got to be like, if you a fighter, that's got to be your dream fight to fight Floyd. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah, I'm probably sure it's mad people that is willing that want to fight Floyd.
right.
So he probably got a lot of offers, and he probably figured out the best one
Got a list
for
of
his
motherfuckers
situation.
I could whoop on.
I know this dude look like he could whoop Floyd's ass
Apply
though.
a little bag to it. Probably could,
Right,
but
Floyd probably don't look at that
in
shit
that
like he
contract,
look
bro,
at
if you
it.
hit me in the head, it's over. You ain't getting no money if you hit me in the head. Your purse is gone.
You know,
So you better keep it tight.
Yeah.
That shit wild.
If he did it himself, like I guess that's just how rigged it is, man. But
Is that why it don't be no promotion? Because he doing it
hell
all
no.
himself.
He don't even know when the fuck he fighting now.
Nah.
I don't even fucking.
Don't be no promotion.
And I'm a boxing fan like a motherfucker.
So it's like that shit don't make sense.
You don't even see niggas talking about this
I mean,
shit.
because it's
Right.
exhibition fights, so it ain't like no title fights or nothing like that. These fights don't count against his record.
he probably had like
Some
20
shit like
of
that, you know what I'm
these
saying?
since he retired.
At least less than 10 or maybe 10.
10 for real. Like he did a lot of these fights.
Yeah, because he
Since
retired like, almost a decade ago.
Right.
He's still doing it.
Yeah, he going overseas and
yeah.
fighting these Asian motherfuckers.
Said he fought a 16.
So it's just a win-win for him because they ain't title fights. They just exhibitions.
You know that overseas money probably crazy.
Definitely.
And it's got to be a bad for Floyd to go get it because it's like how much money this dude already
telling
got,
you,
bro.
This nigga acting like he on child support or some shit.
But again, it's still like why though? Like you already up. It's mad other ways you can get him money. You ain't gotta fight no more.
He probably got shit.
I'm just trying to understand why he feel like he still gotta fight to get money.
Because that's how he get. That's what his biggest bags. That's what that tells you. That's where he could get the largest lump sum in 12 minutes, 15 minutes. I can go and make $30 million, $40 million real quick.
That does sound nuts.
So that's what I'm gonna do. That's why it shows you this.
Do that about 10 times over.
This is where he makes the run of his money at.
I want to do
That's
Floyd.
just like easy.
I wonder
large
how
lump
serious
sum.
does his training go for these type of fights?
Man, you see, I mean, none.
He flabby a little bit now.
Yeah, whatever his regular regimen is, he not gearing up for a fight.
Has my man even thrown a punch? I ain't even seen him
Exactly.
throw shit yet.
They say Floyd used to leave the club at like 3 in the morning to go train. They say he would just leave the club.
Yeah, I mean, from what I heard, I don't think he was too big of a drinker.
Nah, drinker or smoker. Yeah.
So he probably still stick to that discipline.
This how he get
His
high.
drug is spending.
Yeah.
That's his
Or
drug, is
making
spending money.
Right.
Spending and making money.
Right.
He the type of nigga that probably eat candy and shit, get a high from that. Eating M&M's. Just make sure my M&M's by my bed. And
But I mean,
you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
at his point, bro, he probably done bought up everything.
Yeah, it's nothing he ain't bought.
You feel me?
There's nothing he ain't bought yet. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I wish I was that nigga's son, for real.
So maybe it's just one of them things like, man, I just want to still box if I want to.
Yeah.
If I can still do something that I love to do and get millions for it every time, like why
Maybe
not?
every time he boxes, he can get somebody 10 million. Just to give
If you
him
think
a
about
life.
it, like
I got that. I'm trying to buy a steak. Nigga. I'm trying to do
I
something.
wonder
crazy.
if there was something like
He
that.
probably do got an island.
If there was something like that for other sports, you think they would do it, like retired players?
I think
If they
is that
could
what the
get
Big
more
Three was
millions,
trying to do?
Somewhat. But I'm sure they ain't getting Floyd bags to
Nah,
play
they
in the Big
get
Three.
30,000.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
40. They really doing it for the love of it.
that's what I'm saying. If there was something where they can still make millions as being a retired player, you think people would do it?
For sure.
Play
Oh, yeah.
football? You think somebody would play football still at 40
Nah,
something
but
years
let
old?
them get enough money out of that Big Three. You gonna see a whole lot. Look how much motherfuckers they getting now.
Yeah. Nah, for
That's
sure.
true.
Ice Cube shit.
Yeah, that shit blowing up.
Let them get a couple 100,000, start 100,000, 200,000.
In the next couple of years, and they go.
They probably could blow.
They got
I don't know.
YouTube. Right now, it's like some of the biggest hooping YouTubers and shit that
NBA gonna hate on it, though.
Oh, they let them start getting in there.
Well, no, they started throwing them in there, but you can see them starting to become less and less now, and it's starting to become more and more NBA players.
God.
Yeah, because NBA, they ain't trying to let
But you starting to
nobody.
see
We seen this shit happen too many
Right.
times and won.
And then you get the people
Got him
like
up outta there.
Jeff Teague and his brother playing in that junk. They get
Yep.
to play together and shit. They talking about
I
that
fuck
shit.
with their podcast. That
I
shit
don't
funny.
think they're going to be able to get rid of that shit, that Big Three shit, because Q, I don't know, but he got that
I still
shit
think it's gonna
legit,
keep. They gonna keep. It's gonna keep a ceiling on it.
Yeah,
though.
you got
I wanna go to
real.
one of them games.
You got
NBA
real
the one
legit
or the league
basketball
coming
fans
up.
probably gonna
Right.
see these niggas, man.
Right, and the crowds is starting to get like that, because now it's like, shit, I pay to go to this Big Three game. That's cheaper than going to an NBA game, and I still might come across X amount
And on top of that, they got celebrity games, all
Getting
that
them up
other
outta
shit.
there.
getting them up out of there.
You're getting him up out of there, bro. Look, fuck you doing?
Man.
Shut up. Look. You got that nigga out of there, bro.
But, hey, my man threw his hands up and everything. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Floyd, wild boy. Anyway, where we at? We moving on to what we moving on to.
Look at Floyd.
Oh, fun topic. Let's get it. If you had one word you could use for the rest of your life, what would it be? Like you could only use one word. What y'all think?
I'm gonna go slang. Fuck out of here.
It's gotta be one word. This nigga hit me with a phrase. Fuck out of here. Like, say you had to say fuck. Like, your response to everything would be fuck. Yeah. I probably know shit. It might be shit.
Mine would probably be alright.
Shit, alright.
I was gonna say okay. Alright.
So you had to say okay, alright to everything.
Alright.
You can never say no again. That's basically what you said. You say all right, there ain't that.
No, I ain't got different meanings to it though.
Right.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I tell you not to do something, you do all
I
right.
can be like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Or it can be like, look.
Just confirmation.
Oh, how you say it?
Or it can be like when somebody trying you, you be like, alright. You know what I'm saying? You hit that little smack teeth shit on it.
The smack teeth. Alright.
So, I get it. I'm with it though. I'm with it.
Let me see.
Lord says she want to do something.
Nah.
All right.
For something you don't want to do. Alright.
See?
I'm good with the eyes.
But it's alright. Alright. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. It's a good one.
I was gonna say okay.
I would say
Okay.
bet. Mine's probably be bet.
Bet.
Yeah.
You know, all right,
Bet.
that word.
Like, what if you trying to like explain something though? Alright. Then alright.
Well, I think that's you gonna run into that with all the words.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be crazy. That's where it's gonna be crazy. So
I feel like bet falls to that category.
Yeah, it's
too.
for sure. Everybody on confirmation. It's the safest.
You say yours is shit, right?
Probably shit.
Shit, I think
So
shit.
so tell me why yours is shit. How you gonna be using it?
Because I think it would be hilarious.
I think
Just because I think it would be funny.
shit and motherfucker is probably one of the more universal cuss words.
Yeah, you use shit for everything. Shit.
But you can't cuss everywhere though, either though.
But shit is
I
one of
started
the
to a
lighter.
long time ago, a little bit.
But once again, I feel like
I don't give a
shit.
fuck no more.
See, fuck
I
is
don't give a
hard, bro.
fuck,
Like,
bro.
Shit, I feel like shit is one of the ones.
Because I like people that cuss though.
Like,
You can get
Nah,
shit
for
off
sure.
You
anywhere.
can get shit off anywhere.
You can get
If
shit
nice
off
with it.
anywhere.
If you're nice with it,
Fuck is kind
you
of.
go on.
Yeah, right. You with a whole
You drop a fuck, you can't just drop a
I'm
fuck
dropping
anywhere.
that joint. I'm dropping.
Yeah, I can see you because you don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Shameless.
I'm
can't-
dropping
I get
that
it.
shit.
You
You
can't
can
be
drop
talking
a
to the
shit
deacon.
anywhere.
You
Yeah.
can't be talking to the deacon and say fuck.
I will, bro.
But you can say, shit.
Yeah,
They won't even acknowledge it.
Yeah.
They're just like, all
Sorry,
right.
brother.
They're laughing at shit on damn.
Well, you crazy.
Yeah.
We was in school. That F-bomb.
You a demon.
That F-bomb
You
was a
a
demon.
demon.
Nah, for sure. That F-bomb.
That boy got a demon in him.
That fuck bring another level.
That nigga pull you by your church slacks outside, nigga.
Like, I just tell my daughter she ain't old enough to cuss yet.
You gonna let your kid cuss right now?
Hell yeah! I mean, ain't it really around me? She'll understand how to cuss.
Definitely.
You feel me?
100%.
She'll understand how to cuss.
You're not gonna be one of them shit fuck.
Yeah, but
shit like that.
I told you I like people that cuss. Cussing tells me a level of authenticity with you.
Wait till y'all kids get older and y'all start having like real conversations, like real conversations.
Yeah.
Or them cuss words just gonna fly sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
to me, it's slipping all the time.
So is that how it is?
You just drop it to the end.
Is that how
Drop
it
shit
is?
in like, yeah, listen.
You just drop that shit in like, you
So that's how you doing it now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. You ain't about to be cussing around me, but on some shit, she'll get some shit like, all right, I see.
Yeah, nah.
It was appropriate for the situation.
Yeah.
Go ahead. The first class cussing 101 be like,
Like, a few times she got scared by some
type
shit.
Like shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be at school dropping it. And don't
Yeah,
don't
don't be
influence
crazy.
others to drop it.
But she knew that though.
Yeah.
So it ain't like
So the
she's
first
just
time she
reckless.
cussed was it on some like, so you be cussing.
Yeah. Oh, she be out here. I think that's the first time I heard her because she was in her room by herself, but she be talking to
Shit,
herself
it
and
was a
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
it was a
She was
shit.
dropping some shit on. She had some shit on her mind.
See, I think that's how I would catch Bailey cussing, yo.
That was funny though.
Like that.
That was the funny shit though. You carrying it. Listen, her cussing this shit.
Get that shit
Talking to
off.
herself. She getting that shit off right there.
Shit off.
She getting some good cussing in right there.
That's funny, yo.
And it's funny, you know, we all admit that. He all went back and go cut
That's
some
funny
shit
as
off.
hell because my boys, probably about a year ago, I was laying in my bed and they was in my room and they was playing around. And all of a sudden I heard them trying to whisper like they didn't want me to hear it. I just hear, hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm like, I'm playing like I'm asleep.
Yeah.
I want to hear what else they gonna say. All I just hear is, motherfucker, what the fuck?
Getting it all.
I'm like, yo, these niggas wilding right now. And then when I get up, all that shit stop.
Oh yeah, regular talking.
That's funny. That's funny. That was my girl. That was my bad. She was probably like 2 or 3. What the fuck? We was in there. We was in
Yeah, when they
the
first hear
yard.
somebody say it, they gonna say it right
What
off
the
the bat.
fuck? Yeah, how she said, I knew it was her mama. I was like, see, yeah, I don't even cuss like that. That's what I told her, I don't even cuss like that. That's how you put it together and
Your
shit.
tone with it.
Yeah, I don't say what the fuck.
That's
you.
That was one of your
That's
go-tos.
you. That's
one
not
of your
me.
go-tos.
I'm just gonna drop the fuck.
Yeah, she got that on it.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
Uck on the
It was the mood too. We in the front yard. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
And all my life, like, you know what I'm saying? I never like showed it attention. So if she dropped it, I just went, oh baby, look at the grasshopper. You know what I'm saying? I just redirected when she ever cussed and shit, and it just kept it moving and shit. I never showed it no attention and shit though. Just move it on.
That's
Just
a
move
different
on.
approach.
Yeah. Just move on. It worked like a motherfucker though. Now she just knows it's the funny word. Or on some dumb shit. If she on some dumb shit, she'll ask her mom, hey mom, can I listen to Fuck This Day Up?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What song is that?
Yeah, that's the Beyonce. Oh, fuck out the night.
Fuck the
Yeah. Can we listen to Fuck This Day Up?
That's funny.
She'll drop it like that.
That's funny.
Real quick jump.
Real quick jump.
Talking.
Yeah, I was just talking.
I was just saying the song. That's the name of the song. That's how I know the song.
Can we listen to Fuck This Day Up?
That's funny. That's
Yeah,
funny.
so.
Anyway. Oh, I got something to get off my chest, bro. We was talking about it earlier. I forgot we ain't brought it up. The NCAA 25 been out. Niggas been on it. Shit crazy. Love the game.
On it.
We gotta talk about the Colorado Buffs though. Colorado Buffaloes. Dion squad, you know, you got his kids on there. Travis Hunter, Beast. They just had their first
I
game.
ain't
Went
look up
crazy.
Shador though.
Travis Hunter went crazy. Oh, Shador, one of the best.
What's his ranking?
Best in the game.
Not Shador. Shadow.
Travis Hunter, I ain't look Shallow up.
See,
I think Shallow like in the mid-80s though.
Okay.
He like kind of good. He kind of
Okay.
good. But their team ratings is like, just say some bags was given out.
Yeah,
We was
nah,
gonna
they
say
nice.
that. Their team ratings is up there with like ranked teams, and they not a ranked team.
They nice. Yeah. No, they nice.
Travis Hunter, one of the best players on the game.
Yeah.
One of the best ratings. I think
Top
the best
two.
receiver, top two receiver
Yeah.
on the game, and he played DB cornerback. I think Shador is the best quarterback
He is
on
the
the
best
game.
quarterback. That fucked me up.
And I fuck with them though. I get it. Them niggas was 4-11, 4 and whatever last year.
Marketing, bro.
Come into a team before they got there. It was a team that was 1 and whatever. They was sorry. 1 3 more games. That's kind of getting outrageous.
Yeah, bro.
That's kind of outrageous. And I fuck with them though. They nice.
NCAA know that's gonna get the game bought.
Team horrible though.
So how do they do the ratings? Like, does it show offense, defense, and
Overall.
overall?
Yeah, do
So
that
what's the
for the
overall
teams.
rating?
I can't remember
They
exactly,
in
but
the
it's in the mid-80s though.
Yeah, mid-80s.
Nah,
But
They should
all
be
Nick
like-
Jones is 80s though.
Yeah, it's like 84.
It's one of them
85.
Jones.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the
me-
teams that got
it's
them ratings is
mediocre.
like Georgia's, Alabama's, Michigan's, like top ranked teams.
so
with
they
them
up there
ratings.
with them niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
and they not
shit.
that. We seen this defense, but this
Right,
defense is probably one of the worst defenses.
Even
out there.
Shador though, like that fucked. I didn't think he would be the best
Shador-
quarterback on the game.
Shador can be arguably one of the best in the country, but it's still like if your team ain't that good, your team can't have them ratings.
But you think NCAA do that because they know that's gonna sell the game?
Hell yeah,
Right.
Hell yeah.
it makes
You gotta
sense.
think about Dion, just a name by himself. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
it makes sense. So I ain't mad at it. And them boys nice. They had their first game over the weekend. It was a battle.
North Dakota State.
It came down to the wire, literally. I don't know, they doing it again. It's what happened last year. Their first 3-4 games, it was a bunch of down to the wire games against these sorry teams. And then they played Oregon. Mopped them up. Mopped them up with
Mopped
the
them
like you
up.
shouldn't be in no shootout down to the wire of North Dakota State if you one of the best teams in the country.
Nah, for sure. Ain't that your first game? Your first game is like a cookie team.
Yeah, this is supposed to be icing on the cake. It's supposed to be easy money. I'm supposed to get y'all shit off on
That
that.
Travis Hunter catch was crazy though.
Travis Hunter, him though.
Man,
That
Oh,
nigga
for
nice.
sure.
that boy.
He played all snaps, both sides of the ball, except for
boy
3
like
all
that.
game.
That's a nigga that got
boy
hit
like
after the
that.
play, right?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Where you think
When he got injured.
Where you think he get drafted if he
They
stay
keep
healthy?
saying arguably that they should both go top 2 is how they calling it.
1 and 2.
A lot of people were saying that.
Damn.
Shador going first and Travis Hunter right behind him.
Does Shador look like a pro quarterback to you?
Yeah. He does.
He got some pretty smooth
He
mechanics.
efficient as a motherfucker.
He got some smooth mechanics, but
Yeah.
I just don't see the NFL in them.
I think he'll be good nice. I'd take him.
I would.
I'd take him as my
You take him early. You take him one.
Fuck yeah. If I had number one pick, I'd take Shador without a second thought.
Wow.
Without a second thought.
Jerry, get him on the phone.
What?
Jerry, get him on the phone.
Shador really is nice. It's just the team ain't that good yet. And they gonna be gone before that team ever gets good. They going to the league.
Yeah,
So you
They
saying
going to
after
the league.
these two guys leave, they done for a little while?
Unless they get some type of recruit. I mean, they got Travis Hunter. That he was one of the top-rated receivers in the country when they got.
Oh, he
him.
got another year after this. Oh, yeah. No.
But he been with Deion
Is he
since they
draft
was with Jackson
eligible?
State.
Is he draft eligible
Yeah,
after this year?
Yeah, both-
right.
both of
right,
them are.
Right.
yeah, both of them are. Because they played a couple years at Jackson State. Remember,
Right.
Travis Hunter and all of them was there. They played a couple seasons there, so they got 2 seasons here and they done.
What's his physique? How tall is he?
Like
Shador?
6'2",
Yeah, he look
like average height quarterback.
Oh.
Solid, big arm, accuracy,
yeah. I
decision
like him,
making.
bro.
Like he nice.
I like him, bro.
He nice.
Where'd he go with this game? He went 26 for 34, ain't it?
Yeah, he efficient as a motherfucker. The
bro.
nigga nice.
That's solid.
No bullshit.
Good.
But NCAA rated them down. That was my only issue. It ain't no knock against them because them 2 players, they got the rating they should have got. It's just the team's rating is wild to me. Because you in a shootout with North Dakota, your team ain't that nice.
Especially with a record like that.
Shootout.
Come on, bro.
Like what we doing? Like they was down for a bit in this game. Actually, they had to come back. Because North Dakota was just driving on them. Defense horrible.
When Shallow draft eligible?
It might be this year too.
Oh,
He
he's not going to.
He might not go to like second round or some shit because he ain't fast. He like aggressive safety. He a hitter.
Yeah.
I'm about to say
He a
he a big hitter though.
He a hitter, but he
hit
ain't got
some
no
niggas.
speed. He ain't that fast. His hands are alright, but he ain't really no coverage guy who that really like that. But he can stick though.
Can you
Boy,
imagine
can stick.
going to school in North Dakota? They probably got a lot of alcoholics out there.
Oh niggas, well they getting fucked up
They
out there.
getting
Ain't shit else to do but get
fucked
fucked up.
In North Dakota State.
Ain't shit else to do but get fucked up. They getting turned.
Shit, think about Colorado, nigga. Shit. They getting high as a motherfucker.
Got that gas.
They
gas.
probably can't smoke.
Yeah, you know they can't smoke.
Drug test.
True.
They definitely can't smoke. That was a big play right there.
That boy Shador got
that cannon, yo.
got a cannon, dog.
He got a cannon, yeah. He nice.
Got a cannon.
I don't know who gonna get him, but whoever got that one spot next year.
So y'all saying he developed after high school?
Who did?
Or you think he was
He been developing his whole life.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's on a bout of not being not going to a 5-star school. Or you think it don't matter?
That hindered his people's knowing what he was doing. Because the numbers he put up at Jackson State was nuts.
It was crazy.
Like it was stupid nuts, but you playing at HBCU. So
That's
it's like
what always got said.
that's
right?
what all you bring. You ain't playing
That's
no
what I'm
comp.
saying. The transition from high school to going collegiate, was he? Could he have went to Ohio State? Could he have went to Michigan? Could he have went to Colorado?
I think so.
And he just chose to go to
Yeah.
follow his
He
dad.
wanted to go where his dad was at.
Yeah,
So-
so that's fire.
He that.
Yeah, Shador
I fuck
got
with
it,
him.
bro. He got some whips too.
I ain't mad at him.
That boy got some whips.
Yeah.
Them
You see, he
boys
just signed his Nike deal.
I'm about to say they getting no sponsors, boy. Shit.
Boy got
Them
some
primes is hard though. Them primes.
But I mean, you
Them shoes
got.
hard.
I ain't
I
saying
mean,
that.
It's just hard. But yeah, you got his Nike deal. Up.
you know, some of them
Nigga, stupid bad. Oh, speaking of college, like, all right,
Somebody just pulled up
I need
and
some
touched my
understanding on how this college shit works since we've been talking about this. It's this player that I seen today. I'm gonna find him for you because I
What this
seen
nigga
this shit.
grades look like?
I say this is player
That shit
named
don't matter.
tight end for the Miami Hurricanes. Tight end named Cam McCormick. This year is his 9th year playing college football.
What?
9th year.
He must have been a coach.
2016, he was redshirted with Oregon. 2017, he played 13 games. 18, he was injured the whole season. 19, injured the whole season. 20, injured the whole season. 21, got injured in the third game of the season, was done. 2022, he played 13 games for Oregon, and then he played with Miami last year for 13 games, and now he playing another season with Miami.
Why the fuck
So this
he
is
ain't-
technically his 4th year of eligibility he's using. But he's been in college for 9 years. Been on teams for 9
26
years.
years old.
That's
crazy.
nuts.
What the fuck is he doing in
That's
college
nuts.
for so long?
Is he still going to school? Like, how many classes you
I
took,
don't
bro?
get
You
it,
been
bro.
in school?
Nah,
This time was a story because he scored a touchdown in the
my
game on the weekend
man,
or something.
my dude, his son already graduated. His son graduated last May.
And he's still playing.
He got 2 more seasons of eligibility.
So it matters the season that you play counts to your eligibility to play.
I
You could be done with school because this technically is his 4th season playing because he had been injured for like 3 years straight. 3, 4 years
so they give him
straight.
they giving him injury eligibility.
I guess.
Is
It's got to be what it is. If it's his 9th year and he 26 years old.
when did they start doing
Shiloh
that?
old too, by the way. Shiloh like fucking 24, 25.
Really?
Shiloh been in school for a minute.
What is that about?
Some shit like that.
That's crazy.
I knew about the red shirt year. I knew about the you get
24. Because he older than Shador.
Oh.
Shiloh the big brother. 24 years old.
Was they both at Jackson State starting off?
Yep. They both was there.
Your boy, a student teacher, athlete.
A student, teacher, athlete. Yeah, he teaching classes. Teaching classes, then going to practice after.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of wild. Oh, he broke his shit. That shit done, the ankle. Anyway, where we moving to? I was speaking to fathers and their sons. LeBron did an interview on his, was one of his podcasts, not Undisputed, whatever the shit called. Anyway, he was talking about, he got asked about his son, like, does his son call him dad while they at work and practice and shit? He was like, no, we already established that. You can't call me dad while we at work. You can call me like 2-3, Braun, GOAT. He said some shit like, I was like, yo, this nigga wild. If I'm in something, I'm not calling you GOAT, bro. Nigga, I ain't calling you GOAT, bro. You wild.
Call me go.
I thought that was funny.
There we go. I mean, yeah.
Y'all think that's wild? Would it be weird to have your son just call you your dad?
I mean,
You gotta practice dad, pass the ball.
your dad.
Nah, it would feel weirder for me not to call him dad.
Right.
That's what
That's
I'm
what I would
thinking.
think.
That's
Bro.
what I'm thinking.
Your bro.
I'd be like, my nigga, why you making it so awkward for me now? Like, I understand you trying to keep it to where, like, it's a team thing, whatever, but,
Yeah.
bro, come on. Everybody know you my fucking father, bro. Nigga, like, come on, bro.
We got the same name.
Why
Nigga,
you
like,
wanna-
what you doing?
Don't be, why you making it weird, nigga?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that you gonna have him call him something else at work.
I would figure he'd be on some shit like, don't be asking for me no ride to the gym. Be asking,
Hey, you know you got an Uber right back home, bro.
be asking for ride
You got
to
a car, nigga?
me. Right.
True. Yeah.
I'm trying to sit in the back of my back in jam, nigga. Dolo, you fucking up my vibe on the way to practice, on the way to the game. I'm trying to get in my zone.
Waiting on your ass.
Anyway, I'm waiting on your ass to get ready and shit. I've been ready.
Nigga, you can walk in the motherfucker red up Bronny forgot his shoes, bro. This nigga.
Tell this nigga, bro.
But nah, they I don't know. When it at the end of the day, he should be like, damn, well, I did ask for this situation. Now I'm telling this nigga not to call me dad.
Come on.
But I want to be here playing with my son.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
But I see how I can roll over into the teammate situation now. The teammates calling this nigga dad. Somewhere around that whole idea, they might not call this nigga dad, but he gonna have to go through it with that and the teammates and stuff. So I get it. But at the same time, nigga, you asked for
Maybe
it.
that's probably how it
Deal
started.
with it.
Look, you probably had weird niggas calling you daddy for no reason.
What if he get
Like, man, I
you
don't
went
know.
somewhere with this.
I just met this kid last week. What the fuck?
Braun fuck around and
Ain't your fucking daddy, boy.
You fucking daddy boy.
What Braun gonna do when Kyrie called Bronny out there for that ice?
They probably look. Him and Bronny had a talking to
what I
them.
do to your son?
They
I'm about
had
to cook this
What did I
motherfucker.
do to your son?
They gonna be eating them up about that job out there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do you like I did your daddy,
Nigga gonna be
boy.
at his son neck, boy.
You cross Bronny and then dunk on LeBron. Boy.
Bring your daddy out here.
What? Bring your daddy out here.
You and your seed, nigga.
Dunk on him and then be like, you your daddy's son.
So now you think now you're gonna see more of an aggressive LeBron out there. So if a nigga go and mush Bronny on a foul or some shit like that, here come LeBron.
Get off my son.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm son now.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm son. I thought he was at work. I'm son again now. All right. This nigga crazy, bro.
There's a whole bunch of
Get
shit
off
he
my
asking
son.
for. I don't think he done
Oh
forced
yeah,
it.
it's gonna be something exciting to see. I keep telling you, game one.
Game one. Most think Bronny gonna play game one.
Game one.
Bro, it's gonna be. I'm telling
Niggas
you,
gotta see this.
I'm telling you, the moment somebody had that mic on and you get that mic'd up situation where somebody crosses Bronny and tell Bronny I'm your daddy now or some shit like that, and LeBron on
It's
the
gonna
court,
be hilarious.
man, it's gonna get crazy.
All right, so look, in the money of it all, you think they give it to him the first game? I gotta lead you on for at least 5 games. I need to get.
Then they gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, I think they gonna string it along. Give him at least 5 to 10 games. Maybe they gonna make you think he gonna get in. Maybe the first 5 games, and then they lead you on another 5 game. He get in game 8.
But what's
9.
the lead on for? We know what's gonna happen
It's to
eventually.
string you along and get more money. You might not come back to the second game, but you might want to try to make it for the first game. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna keep you buying and
First
coming
day
in
one.
at least to game 4.
You know if they playing Golden State, bro. Game one, bro.
Bronny not getting in, bro.
What?
He not getting in.
That game, and then he gonna go to G League, and then it's gonna be a build up, and when they bring him up from off the G League to play again.
Oh
Saying.
no, bro.
It's a big
think
thing,
they
bro.
string us. I
It's a
think they
moment. It's a
string us
history,
along.
yo. It's a moment in history, bro. It'll be the first time ever.
They ain't
Father
gonna
and
give
son,
it to
same
him
team.
first game.
So we'll see how that go. I got an interesting story though.
All right.
This Judge Kenneth King. I forgot where it was, what city or what state it was at, but apparently it was a school that went on a field trip to go to a courthouse. And they was gonna sit through like a little mock trial situation. So one of the kids was like dozing off, 15-year-old girl, kept dozing off during the situation. Judge got mad, put the girl in handcuffs, put her in the chambers, and put her in a fake prison suit and everything. 15 years
Scared straight.
on some shit like that. Some wild shit. They on a school field trip.
All right. Damn.
He felt like he had to make a point. Like, ain't no sleeping while in my courtroom. We ain't having that.
Oh, so held it in contempt.
Yeah, basically. But it's a mock trial. It's not a real trial. Like, it's a school field trip. These kids.
Nah, I remember we went to the court for we was in government. You remember that? Government was
Yeah.
the trip to the courthouse
Yeah, we
and
did
shit.
go.
In
Yeah.
government. All right, it makes sense.
But that's wild. Judge
That is
kind of
wild.
wilding.
That is wild.
And then,
Did he
to
get
add more to
reprimanded?
the story, which the judge probably could have did this if he just addressed her in a better way because he is a kid. But apparently, this girl and her mom, they homeless or something. They got bad living arrangements. That's why she
Not no
falls
more.
asleep.
Not no more.
That's what I'm saying. They got bad living arrangements while she falls asleep at school and shit.
Oh, not no more.
I was like,
They up now.
So he ain't even know her situation.
No.
Yeah.
I swear.
They
and
put this girl, 15-year-old, in handcuffs because she falling asleep.
Right.
Don't even know what situation. You could have just asked that.
I think that's
School field trip, I go to jail. Damn.
I think it should be more than one judge when you in court though.
Oh,
you gotta have somebody.
He been on the internet before.
You got
On
one
other
dude
shit.
in that jump running everything, bro. Ain't nobody willing to tell dude he wildin'.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody,
a lot of
nobody
power.
there like, yo, hey man, let me holler at you.
So it's him. That's him.
Yeah, son.
You doing a lot, fam.
Yeah, I done seen him on the internet before.
Oh, look at this
Been
beard,
for
man.
cuffing
You
the
can't
team.
trust
That's a
folks
little
like
girl
that.
right there. Wow. They put him on
Put the
leave with
jumpsuit
pay.
on her too.
Yeah, put a jumpsuit on him. It's like overkill shit.
Right, you should have.
Like she was wilding out in the room or something.
Wildin',
Like,
bro. Like, if that's my daughter, I'm turning man. I'm
Where,
wildin' out, bro.
where was this at? What happened at?
I can't remember what city it's in.
Oh, they up now. They okay. They gonna get about 100 piece off of this.
They
She's straight.
they put him on leave with pay. They suspended him.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
he's still getting paid.
Yeah.
See, I'm on this top.
Yeah, it's wild. What kind of impression you making, bro?
But this
Might-
the only
might
time.
traumatize this
This the
girl.
only time judges really get in trouble though. If it's
Papa's eyes.
yeah, but judge is like way above like being a regular citizen.
Right, that's
Them
what I
niggas
said.
can't do no wrong.
That's
lot of
why I
power.
say it should be it should be somebody in that courtroom that's got as much power as that judge to be like,
Chew on the ball.
We not doing that, bro. We not doing that. Because, I mean, to have somebody in the room and you just got a bunch of yes men around him.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody willing to tell him, like, yeah, you wild. Because how many judges you done seen?
Yep, in the
You
damn.
know what I'm saying? Granted, they got a chart to help them base that decision off of.
You know that officer, he like fucking bouncing security in that junk.
Oh, he like he at the judge's disposal. Like, hey, judge. Yes, sir, judge.
Exactly.
Right.
Officer Leon, get that nigga.
Slap them cuffs on that nigga.
Nah, that's fucked up. She's scarred.
situation.
She's scarred for life.
I'd be pissed.
Pissed.
But they got a good settlement though.
My kid ain't
Like I said, they should probably get about 100 off of this. They up now. They gonna have some place to go.
Hopefully.
So is it a blessing or a curse? Like, you know what I'm saying? Thank God they ain't had no wish. Thank God she fell asleep in the
Hey,
courtroom.
for real.
The price to be paid.
Look, it might have been a plot twist. Mama probably told her to do that shit. 'Cause she knew she was
Told her to go to sleep.
Yeah.
She said, baby, fall asleep in that bitch. We gonna get rich.
We're gonna get rich.
Yep.
That'd be wild to think that would happen though. Yeah.
But yeah, good for them. They got a good lawsuit now. Good for them.
That's crazy.
The duality of life.
The duality of life.
Yeah, you go to jail, you gonna get a check.
Price to pay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the real argument.
All right.
We here with it. A video went viral of your boy Dr. Umar and I think Mouse Jones handled it. He was on Mouse Jones' podcast and they was talking about the topic of has hip hop harmed or helped black people?
What do you think is done? Has hip hop harmed or helped black people more?
To me, it's
How
a
y'all
50-50, bro. Especially now in this this newer generation, the way these younger kids are using it to basically start up this war within each other in the black community. It's definitely
They drill shit?
It's definitely harming shit.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not just hip hop.
There's a lot of that.
It came into these rappers.
But do you
dying.
think that's the majority though? I think that's like a small sector of hip hop to me.
Right now, I would say the majority. Because you gotta think, that's what's really popping now is these young niggas. You know what I'm saying? In my
certain
opinion.
extent. We ain't never seen one of these artists since like Chief Keef or Dirk that's really blew up off the drill shit.
21 Savage.
You think 21 is a drill rapper?
Nah.
I mean,
consider him as a drill
It's
rapper.
on the borderline.
I'm gonna say it may not be drill as
He
in
rap
the
street
beat
shit, but it ain't like he talking about shit that he did yesterday. Like that's the drill shit. Drill shit, they was talking about murders that they did last week type shit.
Bro, it ain't no difference, bro.
21 really on that.
Yeah, no, 21
I
Savage
think it is
was
different.
on that.
I think it's different when they actually doing it at the time.
Right.
Like the drill rappers, that's they shit. Like they'll actually go kill somebody and then talk about it in the song they do next.
I mean,
Like 21 is just rapping about street shit.
I'm just saying, 21 Savage, Pooh Shiesty just didn't get a chance to get back around to the studio to rap about the altercation that he had just had.
Yeah.
Right?
Pooh Shiesty's different though.
Lucci just got caught in his situation.
I think 21
of
put the
putting in
street shit
work.
behind them a little bit to me.
Or
I think
putting
21
in,
is just rapping.
Lucci just got caught of putting in the work and he
Lucci's another good
couldn't
one.
get back to the studio to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
You bringing up people that I agree with.
All of
talking
these-
about 21. I don't think 21 is doing that.
he was at like, bro.
He might have been
listen
doing
to
it
his
in the
rap
past.
in his earlier day. Again, once you profess this, and then like this is what their careers are stamped off of. So they really don't leave this ideology alone as they progress in there. Now, 21 might win a little pop on you, but it's always gonna be about goddamn laying a nigga down.
Sure, but it's entertainment.
But okay, yeah, right. But I'm just
It's
saying
different when
though.
you just entertaining than you actually
So-
still doing the shit and talking about
Right.
it.
So you just said it. Therefore, it's entertainment. So I feel like for you to say hip hop has harmed black people, you can't say that's the case because you can't blame.
I ain't saying it.
hip-hop.
I don't think that's home type of.
I said it was 50-50.
I think it's benefited us more.
I,
than it's
oh
harmed.
well, I say it didn't harm because you can't blame hip hop for the work that the parent ain't doing in the house. Because you can listen to all this shit you want to. You listening and then you acting on it, not knowing you gonna get your ass whooped is something totally different.
Even deeper than that, like my thing with the hip hop is like when people try to bring about like people the drill rappers and the street shit, this, that, and the third. It's like That ain't a hip hop issue though. Hip hop is just the voice box for people to talk about it. The issue is how the people was living in places that they growing up for.
Right.
Like hip hop ain't the result of that. Like hip hop is just the outlet of that.
And then look,
If they ain't come from that, they wouldn't be rapping about it. Or they ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like if that wasn't their lives at one point, or still is their lives in the present,
and then we
they
can't
wouldn't
just
be rapping about it.
And then we can't just look at like the street shit. We gotta look at. I mean, it's still street activity, but like the sex aspect, the drugs, all that shit.
That's
that
part of
comes
all
with it.
entertainment.
That's all.
That's all entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
He 100% know. You 50-50. You 100% know that it has not harmed.
I don't say it has not. I'm saying it's helped more than it has harmed.
So you 64.
But there's no way to remove harm. It's going to be harm in situations, especially how it's built up
For sure.
over the years. There's going to be harm in it. But I think the point where hip hop started and where hip hop is now has created a lot of fucking shit for black people.
But it's no different than what you just talked about, though, about people rapping about where they came from. So the origination of hip hop was more like
from the struggle.
a New York type of scene, and we talking about
It's always been based in the struggle.
right? So we talking about dudes right here rhyming over a barrel that's burning in the cold. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's always came from a struggle aspect.
You know what I just listened to yesterday? What song?
What?
The Wild Wild West. You ever listen to the lyrics in that song?
Like we talking Will Smith? We talking
No, the one before him, the original.
Kumo D one.
Oh nah,
Have you ever, go back and listen to them lyrics.
Wild
He
Wild
talking about
West.
niggas beefing in the hood and shit, and them retaliating or not going out like no sucker.
Yeah, it was the Wild Wild
Bro,
West.
they was he's really talking about some street shit in that joint, bro.
Yeah,
Well, all right.
That was my look. That was my first time listening to
Breaking
that
that
shit,
shit
bro. I
down,
swear to
yeah.
God, I was listening to it like, yo, this
Yeah.
nigga really saying some shit about the hood, bro.
Since the beginning of time.
And you wouldn't even
hip-hop
think
has
because it
always
sounds so joyful and you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the issue.
Bro, go back and listen to that shit, my nigga.
I think that's the issue why people like are looking at hip hop as harmful, because it's always came from the struggle. It's always been street shit in rap.
Yeah.
Rappers were put on by street niggas. Most of them
Was funded.
a lot of them.
Right.
Like,
Was funded by.
at the very root of everything, it come back to somebody from the streets is the why you see this rapper now. In a lot of cases.
I mean, at the end of the day with me, I don't think you can ever turn pus into pudding, right? So just because it gave a nigga a job over here doesn't negate about the 10,000 that it jailed, right?
How you get that
so
number?
The king.
How you get that number and blame that on that rapper that made it?
Maybe not 10,000 jail. Let's go 10,000 fiends. All right, I'm gonna go to your boy real quick, the king of fiends, Future. Right? So there's been nobody more stapled in our culture that has promoted a destructive lifestyle than Future over the last 10 to 15 seasons. Goddamn it!
Right.
As far as what, drug related shit?
Yeah, just an overall destructive lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right? So like again, with me, it's like, yo, if you take away the mind, you really then took away. That's really how you become a slave. You take away you take away the mind and how that works and processes, and put your own working process in there.
Yeah.
So like, if somebody ain't going to jail about ingesting the music, they influence to take another route or do something otherwise that would help their life, right? So that's where my problem lies in, like, majority of it does not uplift or, yeah, I can listen to this and go to the gym and get a good workout in, but intellectually, it's demoralizing me, right? So it's way more people that cannot separate the two ideas of being able to listen to something and not apply it to their reality, right? And it's less of people that can listen to this and say, that's cool, that'll be tight. Let me get my ass out here and be a regular civilian. Right? And not have a...
So you think it's more people that are influenced that actually do the shit that Future's saying and songs than it is that not?
For sure. For sure. For sure. And again, I think our locale and our demographic, or just our locale, is why we don't experience that idea of how much this genre or this person is influential over the masses.
Right, but then I think that go back to the situation of now you got to look at the broader audience that he's dealing with. If you're dealing with the future, a local artist, and motherfuckers ain't really seeing Future, then he ain't really fucking with that many different people. You see what I'm saying? He ain't really getting into that many minds.
But that's not what we dealing with, though.
Right, that's not what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a whole lot bigger.
International icon.
International icon, right. So
past the hood.
So now
still revered in the hood, though.
Still revered in the hood, right. So you're going to get that. You're going to get that. Some people gonna act on it and some ain't.
So that's why we have this conversation. It's not just some, though. It gets to a point where it's a majority. And that's the only time where I think it needs to be talked about.
I don't think that's
where we get to the majority.
The majority, though. Because if that was the case, then
it's the majority thing that's throwing me off. Because it's like, all right, you could say Future was influencing people to do stuff, but if he's talking about things that people do in hoods, then that's still not Future is the root of it. Future's just talking about what niggas do.
Right. So you don't think
niggas drink lean? Niggas pop perks. He might put it on his songs a lot, but he ain't putting that in their hand. He talking about it because that's the shit that's in the hood already.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
like niggas do that shit probably before Future came along.
All right. So how does lean get popular?
It started with the music, nigga.
No, all right, but I'm trying to hit on what he's saying and then show him how it's a catalyst.
Well, it started as a culture thing.
It's a culture thing, right? In the Houston, Texas locale.
Philly was on it a lot.
So if you from that area, you are under the understanding of this, right? So now how does this thing become a national?
Artists like a Future or Wayne that talk about their
through the music.
For sure.
It was distributed through the music.
Correct.
Right? So again,
but it didn't come from them. It's the whole thing.
But without,
so you can't
that's how it became.
Right.
They just talking about what it is.
If a fire happens,
it became
right?
worldwide.
If a fire happens right now, right? Maybe this one house burns down, right? Because somebody dropped a helicopter of water and it prevented the block from burning down. Now, what would happen if they decided to, instead of drop water, they drop gasoline? Do we think the block would burn down now because I'm adding fuel to the fire? So just because a fire is happening doesn't mean that I can just brush by it and it's not gonna spread. Right? So if it's not put out, it's gonna spread.
Yeah.
So just because it's on fire, because it's happening doesn't mean we need to announce it and show everybody that it's happening.
Yeah.
So just because the showing of it now, the influence is there. So when we were kids and they were making the tobacco companies run these ads about not smoking ads and shit, right? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
The tobacco companies was cool with that. Why was they cool with that? And they had to pay for all that shit because they understood, nigga, it ain't about me telling you do it or don't do it. It's just about the fact of me introducing it to you.
Yeah.
And my job is done.
And make it look cool.
Right? Yep. So what I'm saying is, yeah, it might have been going on, but when a nigga got a mic and it was able to broadcast it, right? But now the fire grows and now we got a legit problem. Right. Maybe it wouldn't have been a problem if you kept it in the hood.
All right. I agree with what you're saying right there. But all right, keeping it back to what the topic is how is it harm to help black people? I think when they expand and you get an artist like Future or Wayne, they crossing over. So they getting other cultures doing this shit now. That's where the spread is. Right. It was already in the hood. Now that this big rapper is blowing up as a big artist, their majority artists ain't just black people no more.
Well, all right. So, you're right. But to it on the other side too, though, now they get the culture of the same culture, but we not from the hood. But now we can identify with what he's saying. Yeah. So now he engulfs them as well.
Sure.
And you know a bunch of them people not nowhere near from that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but through the music, they was able to live that life and portray a lifestyle that they ultimately liked.
Right.
That they were broadcasted to.
Right. Sure. I feel like that's but that also helps black people with hip hop because now how many quote white kids that you come across that you can relate to just based off hip hop, and now that's bridged that gap between you and that.
I mean, I guess if that situation can come
Prime
with
example,
value.
look at Black and Yellow. Wiz, when Wiz dropped Black and Yellow, that shit was all in the NFL and some more shit. That shit was everywhere. White people ate bling bling up. Why the fuck do you think bling bling got as far as it did? White women got a hold of that shit, and that shit was on the back of white bitches' bridges and everything. That shit was crazy.
So you think in the eyes of white people, they're now comfortable because of hip hop.
No, not at all. But it gives white people an access, and it gives white people.
Hell yeah!
I say yeah to that.
So off of hip hop, white people have formed a positive image of black people. Because of hip hop is what y'all saying.
I think it made them more bold.
It made them more comfortable.
We still looked at as the coolest.
Right.
Them still.
Right.
Man, they can't help but say.
But aside from the drugs and shit like that's all entertainment
You want to be
shit.
black. Everybody want to be black.
They can't help but say the word nigga now, bro.
But
okay, y'all are right on a superficial level, but at the end of the day, we are looked at as fools, right? Because you're either a rapper or we're either an athlete, right? It's one of the two. And because of hip hop, right? That's why rapper comes first. Whenever they see somebody with an immense amount of wealth, it immediately is detected to be a rapper or some type of entertainer. Right?
Sure.
And that is fucking demoralizing to a group of people.
Very true, bro.
That is very demoralizing.
to a certain extent.
It just depends on how you carry yourself too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, I feel like the only reason I'm not gonna say the only reason, but I feel like one of the main reasons you get to say that is we looked at as the fools.
Mm-hmm. As a fool.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like the only reason we get looked at as a fool, and I don't want to keep saying white people, but other races. I feel like other races see the power that we have within us, but we don't often see it in ourselves.
And that line.
Knowledge itself is for sure.
That's one of the things.
But that's through hip
One of the
hop.
reasons why we're looked at.
I'm gonna tell you that's through hip hop. Why we don't have knowledge of self.
No, it's not at all through. I mean,
I think the repeating of that line that you just said of all you can do to make it out is be a rapper or a baller. Black people is the one that keep that going.
No, nobody. I didn't say that. I just said that's how we're portrayed.
Yeah. So but that always gets said by us. In the aspect, and when I look at hip hop,
look on the news.
Who is it helps?
If they look at the DNC now, if y'all and so this is all by way of hip hop. If you look at the DNC that just happened the other night, they didn't bring out nobody but rappers and sportsmen,
influencers. Yeah, for sure.
That's all we're represented by. Like again,
but that's political shit.
It's never represented.
On the other side. The Republicans brought out Amber Rose and Hulk Hogan. They still doing the same thing, just on the other side of things. Like that's a political thing.
So who are you thinking they're gonna bring out?
They ain't got shit to do with politics.
Again, there's nobody else to bring out that's gonna influence the people other than a rapper or sportsman.
No,
that's the only people that's gonna influence the masses.
Because you got right, bro. But that's how shit is worked. That's who the masses see. The masses not gonna be influenced by the fucking governor coming up there.
But again, it's at the forefront. It's hip hop. That's the forefront.
Right, so
of
that helps.
hip hop.
So once again,
doing that though.
That keeps. So if
they just doing it with people that people know on that base.
And you gotta think like
again.
Right now, we in a point in life where the old niggas think they young and the old women.
Again, delusion.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, where's the wisdom in that?
That's why, like, it's so easy for everybody to be influenced now because everybody want to be young now.
Everybody on the internet.
You know what I'm saying? That social media is a motherfucking.
For sure.
That shit real now.
For sure. But to the mind, right? 100% has hurt us and set us back. If hip hop been out here 50 years, it has set us back 100 years.
I feel like
that's kind of crazy.
In the mind, bro.
I think that's kind of crazy.
For sure.
Right.
Man,
I don't know. Have you talking about
hip hop is a lot of things.
For sure.
I think
it's the biggest.
This conversation only be talked about the worst part of the rappers. When I think of hip hop, I don't just think of the rapper. And there's more rappers that don't just talk about street shit or the worst type of shit. There's a lot of those too. And hip hop, it ain't just about the rapper. It's about the cameraman, the producer, the engineer, the promoters, the manager. It's mad different people that's not the rapper that got jobs as part of these crews.
The entourage.
Yeah. All people see is the rapper. It's like 25 people that roll with them to keep this ball rolling for these rappers.
Oh yeah,
It's an economy for sure.
Yeah, so it's like
it's an economy for sure.
Man, no matter what that rapper rapping about, if he employing 20 to 25 people or more that's making money and doing what they doing and moving and shaking out here, I feel like it's beneficial
to them, but to the people
and the people around them.
To the like when you say the people, it's more of a culture. Like you're bringing the entirety of the culture in. Of course, you can have group economics.
But it's still like jobs, though. Like it's legit
group economics for sure. But again,
people wouldn't have the opportunity to have without having this rapper that blew up or got it, or it's their situation, or whatever it is.
I think it's a weapon. I think it's a weapon more than it's a help. It's more of a weapon. For sure.
I disagree.
For sure, it's a weapon.
Because I don't think without hip hop, man, you have a lot of shit that don't happen.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of shit, and then
what is that lot of shit? How did that in return would affect my life?
Me, honestly, bro, like when you come up with how has hip hop hurt black people, like I feel like everything that you said is based off an individual standpoint. If you take this shit, if you listening to Eminem and you decide you want to do some wild shit, bro, that's based on you, bro. You can't blame Eminem. You can't blame whoever you was listening to. You made that decision. Future ain't never pulled nothing in your cup.
So again, though, it gets to a point to where you don't even just blame them, right? There's a machine behind it all. And so that's what's crazy.
Right, bro.
That it's really a machine behind it all.
But that's up to you and at your household to cut that shit short.
Again.
Listen to all the shit
100% correct, right? 100%.
Ain't none of us do none of that wild shit.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like hip-hop gives people a window to what we are, somewhat. It gives people a window to what we might look like behind an Asian. Look at them Asian cultures and shit like that, how they soak that shit up. You take a white dude who live across town who ain't coming across no niggas. He ain't seeing them. They ain't at his country club. Only time he seeing niggas at the stoplight.
And in the videos.
So
he think every nigga got a grill?
No, because that depends on what video.
Yeah, got a chain.
That nigga could be watching Tribe Called Quest. Them niggas ain't got no grills.
Come on now, you know he not coming up on Tribe Called Quest.
You never know who he's listening to.
It's too many niggas with chains and not enough Tribe Called Quest out here. Again, y'all love to announce the minority of shit though.
Hip hop is that broad though.
No, it's not, man.
What do you mean?
We just talked about it earlier. What's running hip hop right now? Don't shy away from it either. What is the face of hip hop right now?
Female.
The woman.
Ratchet. Ratchet hip hop, female hip hop is at the forefront right now.
Bro, but you gotta also think too though, bro. Ratchet female hip hop. That's not our lane, so it ain't gonna look right to us. But a ratchet female bitch, that's
you're confusing perception.
You saying that's right?
I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it's art.
I think you confuse the perception with the reality of things. The people that we see in our face a lot are in the smaller percentage than the majority.
Right.
It's way more rappers that ain't doing that shit than there is the ones that we see in our face every day.
But you don't think it's a reason why they in your face?
Because they got the major labels and the promotion behind them. Yeah, for sure.
Masses.
But in this day and age, you can pick and choose who you want to listen and follow. It ain't as controlled as it was when all you had was who was on the jams list, who was on the radio. That it's so wide open.
Right.
You can go to your phone and find anybody you want to find.
You just telling me it's a bigger monster at this point than what it was.
Nah, because
I'm telling you that they have less control than they ever had. They can put a Megan in front of your face.
The message is still the same.
That ain't what you want to listen to. You ain't got to listen to that.
True, but
you ain't got to follow them.
Majority of the messages are going to be the same. Majority.
I think a majority of people find their own pockets that they fuck with more so than rely to whatever the major label is putting in front of your face.
Sex, drugs,
and
rock
mad
and roll,
artists. Bro. But I'm saying it's mad artists that aren't in your face all the time that have huge fucking followings because people build up their own cult followings now, and more so than I need a major label to put me on these commercials and in the screen to get fans. Because people pick and choose who they want to follow. Like,
They out there.
like an artist like Russ. Russ ain't in your face. He ain't got a lot of huge records that people know him by, but he can sell out arenas around the world because he built up him a fan base that just fuck with him because they like him. And he don't do bullshit.
Again,
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
Like,
restate-
it's mad artists like Russ than there is like a Megan Thee Stallion is what I'm saying. It's more artists that have their own cult fan base.
They not getting put in the spotlight though.
That's true, but again, this is a time where you don't have to do whatever the radio tells you to do. You don't have to do whatever they put on the award show, and that has to be what you listen to. I think that more
But
people
these
that
are
find
the
their own
pinnacles
lane.
of careers, though. Like, so
Says
like,
who?
again,
That's a perception
the people
thing.
that's there.
Because again, there are artists that
Again.
have bigger followings than the people you see every day. But just because you don't see them every day, you think that they don't, and they do. That's the difference in shit.
Again, we started with Puss though, so like, it'll never turn into.
You wouldn't
again.
even
It'll
have
never
these
turn
people to
into
even do that if they want to hip
Yeah,
hop.
what do you mean if
That's what I'm saying.
what
You
do
wouldn't
mean
be able to do
start
that if you
with
want to
Puss?
hip
What
hop.
do you mean?
Bro, again,
You wouldn't have a
Elaborate on
Vince
that.
Staples.
it's so stained. Like, I don't care. Like, again, we going through the ratchet female stage. Our era was the gangster rap. Like, it's always been murder,
Right, but the
drugs,
ratchet
sex.
female, but the ratchet female part, bro, that's somebody's truth out there. That's somebody who live that
Again,
lifestyle.
who gives a fuck though?
Every
Like,
ratchet
it does nothing for you to hear their sorrows, and in fact, it's only gonna make your life worse to sit there and listen to their sorrows.
Who said it was sorrows? Who said
That's what we talk. That's what y'all keep telling me. Y'all keep telling me these are people professing
Sexy
their
Red
life.
not rapping about no sorrows, bro.
Again,
They ain't
Lotto not rapping about no sorrows, bro. Lotto uplifting hoes. Glorilla uplifting. Glorilla said she got on her biker showing off her moose knuckle.
exactly, bro. Exactly.
wanna get
Exactly,
excited
bro.
about this.
This is what she's
it's
telling
sexualized
the
shit.
ladies to do in action.
They don't have to do it.
They don't have to do it
just
though. I'm just gonna
What do you mean?
offer it up.
How many songs told us to grab a
Which
gun?
comes
dive
back
with
to
the
my
strap? But you can't do that.
It's less people not adhering.
Which comes back to
adhering
my-
to it than less.
That's up to you to take it in.
It's
bro.
50-50, nigga. Didn't I say that?
I don't think it's 50-50.
That's what I think.
It's not 50-50.
Or
with me.
75-25.
I think we'd be better off in life without it.
So you mean to
We'd be
tell
of a higher intellect people without it, for sure.
So you blame
for
the-
sure.
So the good
Look.
50% for me.
You a numbers guy, right?
For sure.
This
I ain't a
is
numbers guy.
how I know
like
it. This is how I know it ain't 50-50. Rap is in a bad place right now, right? It's like I think Lotto album just dropped, and she's one of the bigger artists that you would think right now popping. Her album sold for 20,000 first week. After that, YG dropped 18,000. Was another artist that dropped. These are big artists, big name A-list rappers we
I
talking
think
about right
you're
now.
being antique by
They-
even judging it off of album sales.
I don't even like to use it. I just think
you're being
you're a numbers
antique by
person.
that though.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't think nobody buy albums.
going off
no
of
more.
the-
Nobody cares about albums.
I'm not a
anymore.
numbers guy. I was trying to bring up numbers for you because you keep bringing up these more or less situations. I'm saying the bigger artists aren't selling big time numbers.
Again, nobody's buying.
But numbers can be
albums either.
skewed. But if they can't be skewed to be more than 20,000, then what we saying? That means people really not listening to them like that.
You one out of 100. you one out of a whole lot of people that would even still buy an album today, and because you would buy. It
I don't
because
buy
of you.
albums.
I'm just
Nobody
saying,
buys albums.
Nobody.
Everybody stream.
So you sitting right here telling me about album sales right now, though. Like,
Well, they track sales through streams now. It's not about just who copped the album. They track sales through streams. And I'm not a numbers guy because numbers can be skewed. But I'm saying the numbers have been on a downslope for rap for years now.
it's so detrimental, bro. Again,
Like ain't nobody doing $1 million in a week no more. Unheard of. The last time that happened was Drake like 10 years ago. Ain't nobody doing no numbers like that. So now it's all built on who is your core fan base.
So you
How
saying
you tap in with the people that fuck with you. and
there's
build
no
that up.
residual effect. Like what didn't happen over the last 25 years in hip hop, it has no effect on today.
No, not at all.
I think it all does. It's all encompassing. People can
It
create.
is.
People are creating their own
sure.
individual businesses with brands and people and other people in their business. Like you couldn't do that 25 years ago. You can just start your own situation, build your own site, have your own brand, and make your own moves, and
That's
have your own
great for
career.
economics, but as
out
a
your
people,
house.
how does that help us? Again, as a
Because you
people,
don't have no gatekeepers now.
Man, it's
You
always
don't
gonna be
need a major label to
It's
make
always gonna be
moves.
gatekeepers.
It's not like that, like it
It's
was.
an industry, bro.
It's still wild, wild west.
It might not be as bad, but they still out here. Some
I don't
niggas
think
still
it's that
can't get
crazy.
ahead. You know what I'm saying?
It's more than just out
we
here,
see-
Mike. They run it, bro.
Your
They
boy,
run it.
your boy
yo.
that you like, Lil Russell.
Yeah.
Fully independent, been grinding for the last 4 or 5 years to where we like everybody kind of know who Lil Russell is. Never been backed by a major label. You couldn't do what Lil Russell doing 25 years ago.
But I think he had offers, right?
He did turn them down because he doing it. He paving out his own
So
path
nobody can
and
say
building up his own shit.
But nobody can say
Ain't no gatekeeper stop that.
Yeah, I'm
That
about to
was
say
all him.
there ain't no gatekeeping
That's what I'm
situation.
saying.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that move like Lil Russell now.
Lil Russell make a lot of money.
I'm sure he makes more than
So
most.
he making good money.
I'm sure he makes more than most.
He consistent.
I'm
That's
sure
what's
he
helping
makes
him
more
out.
than most.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure he makes more than most and get most of it too because he owns
think
all
he
this
got-
shit.
he got Sexy
He ain't got
Red-
to cut nothing
He
with
got
no
Sexy
label.
Red money.
I think
He got Glorilla money.
I think I can for a fact say Lil Russell makes more money off his music alone than any of those major artists. Why? Because they ain't getting a fraction of 100%. Lil Russell got 100% off his music. Them major label artists don't get that much no cut for their money, for their music.
Of course he paying his
So Lil
team.
Russell been out
splitting
here.
it. but-
How many years he been out here?
Probably more than what I'm saying. I just found out about like 4 or 5 years
How
ago.
long you think? All right, so
But he probably been
give him
grinding way longer for that.
Right. So now you get a Glorilla or a Sexy Red come through and make the same and do more traction than you do in a year and a half.
That's all perception though.
But you gotta think
That's a perception
They
thing.
slaving
That's
at the
not a
same
perception.
time,
That's
bro.
a perception
bro.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
He's perceived as a
these
big
chicks
artist.
that made
We talk about
their
money.
own genre
But you
of
talk
music,
about money being
bro.
made. Though. I think Lil Russell makes more money off of his situation than a Glorilla.
We're gonna need to
does.
verify that then. We gon'
Just saying.
we gon'
Lil Russell just ain't out here with chains.
Look up
and
some fucking net
doing
worth
all.
or
He be dressing real regular, but I bet you Lil Russell making some bank off of his money.
I'm not saying he's not getting money, but I'm just showing you somebody who probably get more money than him and has far less
If they
traction-
get more money-
far less time working.
But look, if they get more money, they not getting the bulk of that money that they making. If that makes sense.
These are all allegations, right? We don't know.
It's not that's facts.
But
You signed to major labels. You're not getting 100% of whatever you make off your shit. You cutting it with Gotti, the label, the Universal, the all the other people behind you that's helping build you up, so you can just be an artist. That's what comes with being with a major label. You ain't got to run your own movement. It's
Right.
being done for you. You just got to make the music.
sure.
The Russell doing it all, so he benefited from it all.
Sure.
It's different.
He getting the bag, bro. Russell getting the
different.
bag. He out here.
Russ, another one. I was talking about the other Russ, independently moving, and he did a partnership deal with a
Dolph.
major label
Look
at
at
one point,
Dolph.
and took advantage of the major label for
Look at
himself and
Dolph.
went back
Again,
independent.
Dolph is one of
Dolph
my
be your
favorite
biggest
artists.
example.
What do you think he done to
I believe
to
Dolph
help-
made probably
to-
10 times more money than your average artist that you see in your face
again?
Dolph got a bag
for a fact.
Again, listen to Dolph's message. What is his message?
A lot of
Get the
street,
money.
lot of
Get
street
the
shit.
money.
Lot of
Get the
street
money.
shit.
Dolph is what,
But
one of my favorite artists. One of my favorite artists.
I'll talk that entrepreneur
But
shit
y'all can't
too.
tell me.
Dolph talk, get the money.
He talk
You
that
can't-
entrepreneur shit.
Bro, you cannot sit right here
I'm
and
out here
tell-
getting to it.
What?
Dolph, y'all
You said
best.
Dolph was a negative
Yes.
influence?
Bro, it all is. Again, I start with the
Go get the
statement of
money.
You can't
Go
turn
get,
pus into
get paid.
Mm.
Nigga, I'm about to grab this mic. You mean to tell me the song Get Paid has a negative influence?
Yeah, he wildin'.
Get paid, young
Wanna
nigga,
see-
get
Y'all
paid.
need that motivational
You
music. You want
tripping,
to just
nigga.
talk about some
You
street
act
shit.
like, bro, don't sit right, bro.
I just said he my favorite. I just told like
Right,
again,
but how long?
I am of the few that can disseminate between, that can cut it off between understanding that this does nothing for my life. Dolph cannot help me get money.
But y'all, that's what's wrong. Let me tell you where you wrong.
Dolph can't help me get money.
Dolph ain't, bro.
Dolph can't help me.
He can give you some influence, though.
Dolph ain't come through. Dolph came through them speakers, bro. Dolph was playing through them shops.
That
is
Once again, yo, he is one of my favorite artists.
A lot of those
but
late nights, bro.
but I can tell you that Dolph does not help my life.
It depends on who
I
you
can
are.
tell you that.
You know-
He's one of my favorite artists.
Hold on.
That shit cannot help my life.
Hold on, we can't talk over each other because it's too much.
Yeah, my fault.
But
He can't help my life. He can't help.
have you ever turned on a Dolph song and your mood changed?
I have.
That's what it does.
100%.
That's
Just
what
answer
music
the question.
does.
Just answer the question.
That's what music
Has he ever
does.
made your move better?
As a principle, That's what music is here for.
So then he helped your life then.
Facts.
No.
Thank
What the
you,
fuck is we
Bo.
talking about?
Thank
No.
you,
If
Bo.
that's the basis level of what music does.
Thank you.
If I was to get up in the morning or get in
That's
my
the basic
car
level
on the
of
way to
music
work,
does.
and
So that means it
If you was in a bad mood and then you turned on getting paid, you like, I'm getting paid, nigga, getting paid.
even if
I'm ready to get to the bag today. He helped you that
So
day.
that means that
You were helped.
that exists on the other side of that too. That means that y'all done listened to some music that took your mood down too.
Never.
He ain't never heard nothing. He ain't never heard nothing that
I've
made him.
heard, yeah, sure.
That's what R&B, like that's
Sure.
what slow songs is.
Yeah,
That's what
you've
they
heard,
say
yeah, for
never.
sure.
That's
You mean
exactly
only
you
down?
just read.
So that's what I'm saying. You over here
So
talking
you
about.
telling me only you telling me that you only are affected by being up. Nothing affects you down.
If you play some Rod Wave right now, which
Oh, my God.
depression is fuck to me. Rod Wave is
Nigga,
mad
Rod Wave.
fucking.
That's all he had to say was Rod
So
Wave.
how do you
first
you
thing
see
we
that's
come
how you
along.
interpret
But
it?
check it out though. What
Turn
you
that
saying right
shit
there?
off.
I hear where you're going with this, but we
I
have the
haven't said it
choice.
though. I haven't said it though. So
But you was talking about the moves and shit. I was more.
I'm just showing you it's duality though. Like just on the other side, it's the same
do
thing.
you listen to Rod Wave?
No.
No, because you had that choice to say,
Exactly.
I don't want to listen to
Turn
that.
that shit off.
And it's that simple. You ain't gotta hear it every time you come on the radio. You're like, no, I don't ever want to listen to Rod Wave.
Alright,
So guess what? I
keep it
will
on
never hear
Dolph.
Rod Wave.
Let's keep it on Dolph then.
Yeah.
So we just got high and we heard get paid, motherfucker, get paid.
Yeah.
Okay, we just got paid. So then when I turn on the next song and he said, well, I sacrifice myself if I go to hell. What state does that immediately put your mental in?
What song is that? Was that Be Hard?
What's that? Oh, that's
What song is that?
That's the
Yeah.
when it showed he was like in a hell type situation. Right?
Exactly. So, like, that immediate statement is the first line in
Me
that song.
personally,
Right.
I can brush by that
immediately.
shit. I don't pay attention to that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying. Like, if one side can be ingested, that means the other side can as well. Like, you can tell me that,
Right.
again, I'm not saying that you
Right.
don't, but it's far few that can push that off and only adhere to the stuff that help them. It's far few people that can do that.
Right, but-
But they're the minority, and majority of the people, right? Again, if I hear the statement of, if I sacrifice myself and I go to hell, will I go to hell? So I'm immediately thinking about dying, right? Immediately. My brain doesn't know that this is talking about Dolph. My brain I'm thinking about me right now. Right? So that's what a lot of people don't even understand. When we repeat these lyrics that these people might say, right? That's not befitting of our lifestyle, right? Our bodies and our cells don't understand that we're not talking about ourselves. Everything is always reflected back on you. And so this is why I just said earlier that Dolph can't help me, right? Because nothing Dolph do will get me to where I need to be, because that's Dolph and I'm me. Right, everything I need always is inside of me. Right,
Right.
That's why it's so important to pay attention to what you hear, what you watch, what you listen to. Right, because your brain doesn't know that it's not you being talked about. So if your brain hears death, right, your brain automatically starts to think death in its body. And so since you know what death is at this point in your life, that's easy for your brain to conceptualize, and now you start going in that frequency and tone of death. Now, that's if you know or understand what death it really is, though, too, is how you would reflect this idea. But many people don't understand what death really is, right? So we think about death in this dark, low frequency place, right? A lot of this music inherits death behind it, even when it comes down to the 808s and the frequencies and the stuff like that.
Man, that's big.
Right? That's big. Like, we gotta dig down to the frequency of the music, right? Before the
100%.
lyrics even get involved. The lyrics, again, is just adding fuel to the fire, right? This shit is already on fire by way of the frequency, though. When we turn it on, it's already putting us in a lower vibration. Right? It making us use our frontal lobe instead of the whole brain. So from the get-go, this shit is pus.
All right.
And it can't turn into pudding.
All right. Well, based off your frequency argument.
Way to look
Right.
at it.
Right. Very negative. But for me,
Cause I don't be thinking that deep.
hold on.
But it is
But
that
hold on.
deep. It's
hold
deep,
on.
though.
Hold on.
But it is that to me. It's like, is that shit jamming or is it not jamming?
Right. But then hold on to match your argument about frequencies though. Cause now let's say I go to listen to some music, right? And we all done been in this place. We doing something, you may be cleaning up, whatever the fuck you may be doing.
Yeah.
Something going in your mind gonna trip, hey, let me play some music. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, you had that thought of let me play some music. In your mind, because when you have a thought, that's a frequency, correct?
Correct.
Now, and when you have that thought of, man, let me play some music, you sending off that frequency, you go play some music. Now, to do that, you're gonna play some music that aligns with what the fuck you doing.
Right.
Something that's gonna make you feel good. That frequency's coming back now. So now that's where you're aligning yourself with music in a positive light. I don't see where you're
With the same darkness that we was just talking about, there's no
it
way
don't
you
matter.
can.
Right? He could be saying what the fuck ever, but if it's making you feel a type of way that's positive, it don't matter what the message is.
That's nah. So
No,
like,
that's
nah,
exactly
you
what
totally
you just said.
negate.
You
You
said it's-
totally negating the free. Like so.
How
all
am I
right, so
negating the frequency if I'm controlling how the frequency make me feel?
you can't. That's
How
not up
can I?
to you. You didn't
How-
design that code.
Bro, but
that's not up to you. That you didn't design that. You
That
can't
doesn't
make
make
that
s-
assimilation.
That doesn't make sense, Dirk.
What
You
need-
can't tell me
all
how
right,
something makes me feel.
But there,
Frequency is
there
based
are-
off feelings.
But frequencies are tunes,
Tunes.
right? So Tim could sit right here and play a 400 megahertz tune, and then he could turn it up and play a 700
It's not gonna make
megahertz
me and
tune.
you feel the same.
Listen, again, they will. All right, you have high frequencies and you have low frequencies. Like they affect.
Right,
They
a
affect
motherfucker
people
with a low
the
frequency,
same.
I don't
So
need
you
you
saying
around
music
me.
affect everybody the same way?
Have y'all seen They Clone Tyrone? Have y'all seen that?
Seen it.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Mike, you see it? My phone
Yeah.
shit. Mike, you seen it?
Yeah.
You see it?
No.
Okay, all right, so just listen real quick. Do y'all remember when they was in the club, right? And they was chasing through the club, and everybody was going round and round. And then when they wanted everybody to do something, he switched up the beat. And then they all went after him.
Or like it was like you was in like a hypnotized state.
It
or
was just
something.
trance. That's all it is. Music is hypnosis. When you can't stop singing a song and you've been singing that shit all day and it's been in your head all day,
It's a good hook.
that's hypnosis.
Good hook. Should catch you.
Right? At the epitome of it, in the knowledge of it, right? Again, we going into knowledge now.
Yeah.
All right? That's hypnosis. So all of these people, all your artists, right? Artists are again, if you talk to the right person and understand
Wizards.
the knowledge, they're wizards,
They're
witches,
wizards.
and warlocks.
Bro,
Again, this is getting down to the knowledge,
But what you're saying, bro, what you're saying
This is getting down whether you
Right,
know it
but
or
what you-
understand it or
right.
not. This is the
It's not
knowledge
about
of
me
it.
knowing it or
This is what it was
understanding it.
built off of.
Bro, but what you're saying, you're telling, right, I understand
This is what it was built off
Bro,
of.
I understand the information that you're telling me, Derek, but what I'm telling you, you're telling me, you're just telling me information. I'm telling you based off what I'm feeling and what I'm dealing with at that point in time.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what's throwing me off. So I'm sorry again. You're basically saying no matter what the music is, it affects everybody the same way.
And that's not
That's what
possible.
you believe.
On the frequency of the
shit.
because of the frequency.
No, that's not possible, dude. Like,
See,
there's
so-
no way
Somebody
you
can hear Mike can hear a song and it make him feel away, and I hear that same song and I can't feel differently about it.
Yeah, you can feel differently about it.
Then
for
why?
sure.
That's what I'm saying. That's
You
why I
can
understand
feel
the
differently about
everything makes everybody
Yo,
feel the same.
But again, a low vibrational frequency is a low vibrational frequency. Like it is what it is. Like you can't change energy.
Right.
Energy is energy.
You can change feelings.
Right.
People
Energy
can have
is
different feelings.
Energy is
The energy
emotions
can be the
in
same.
motion.
Yeah, the energy.
All
Can
right.
be the same, but our
Emotions in
feelings
motion is
towards that
energy.
can be different.
Right? So again, right? So this is why you can have heavy metal bands and they could sell out your arena, right? And they can convince 5,000 people out of the 60,000 people to let's get down here and have a mosh pit. Let's do a death wall. Have y'all ever seen a fucking
Yeah,
death
that shit's
wall?
crazy.
I ain't seen a death wall.
You never seen a death wall, my nigga?
seen a mosh
Separate,
pit.
and then they just run into each other.
10,000 people on each side and they run together. How do you control somebody to make them do that on a mass level?
Molly.
Frequencies.
I mean, bro,
Frequencies.
Pop a couple beans.
Frequencies.
Hey, hold on, Derek. you can say that, bro, but at the
There's
same
no saying it. Again, I didn't make this up.
Right.
This is just knowledge.
Right, but at the same time, you still got to go back to, now you got motherfuckers who did the first wall. They seen that shit happen the first time, well, shit, now this crowd want to do one.
Yeah.
You don't think that becomes like a fad? Where the motherfucker,
like a trend.
now the next motherfucker
It's
wanna
another
do it.
word. It's a
You're
frequency.
Right.
Another F word.
So you mean to tell me everybody in that motherfucker that did the wall wanted to do it? Mm-hmm. Wanted to do it.
Wanted to do it.
Came there looking to do the wall.
Yeah, that's
so
what
it
they
was
go
never,
there
it was
for.
never the fucking frequency in the first place. That nigga
They already know the music. They already know the music. They go to the concert because the people are performing the
He said
music.
they came to that festival with
I'm
the
looking at
intention
the-
of running into a motherfucker that night.
They going there for the music.
that
They
shit
need to be
was-
under the music to do the wall. There's no wall without the music.
Yes,
They
you're
going
right.
there to enjoy the music.
That's based
They are-
on the intentions of whoever that music that they putting out, what they doing. Because there's mad concerts that don't do that because they ain't the music that.
But I'm
they
just
doing.
showing y'all like
Right.
this thing can be controlled in the masses.
Right.
Again, look at the goddamn Travis last shit.
Travis Scott goes up,
Travis Scott.
but he has built that culture at
Right.
his shows to where people do that.
Again,
So people come there to do that. When you build that brand and that code,
So is that not?
I'm
is
pretty
that
sure
not
at Travis Scott's first show they won't doing that shit.
Travis Scott always
They
been
know
into
who
that
the-
shit. He
but they
always
know
been
who
into
the-
that low frequency shit. Like he always been into
Yeah,
that
but we
shit.
talking about the people that come to the shows. Like,
But it's what
had to
he
build that
attracts.
up.
It's what the music attracts. It's what the music wants to be had. Like this is intentional. Like these people understand. Right? I even see an interview with Lil Uzi Vert talking about how he understands the magic behind music.
Right.
Like it's literally magic that's happening.
Is magic happening?
Right, so
Spells are being cast. The frequencies are real. Like it's happening.
Right. I'm with all that.
So again, the frequency over the whole idea of hip hop is bad. So although you might have your teardrops of good here and there, right? Made you feel okay, made you feel all right. Now, okay, and I was able to dismiss it, but the other 100,000 people besides us 5 are being affected.
I'm only speaking from personal experience, I guess, because I can't. If
But
I don't fuck with it, I'm not listening to it. If it's a low vibration, I'm not dealing with it.
But you have to, you would. It's all of it though. You feel like it's all of it. It's no saying
I still
that.
think it's a choice.
I listen
Like,
to
how
this
many
and I
kids
don't hear
know
that.
don't-
It's, that's not how it works.
Like, you know what I mean? Well, I guess I can just go off my kid. Like, she don't listen to none of that. Like, even if it's in her face, like, it just ain't her shit. She chooses the shit that she like to listen to. I still think it's a choice to me.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think like it was like when we was growing up and you kept hearing the same people and the same things. It was like very repetitive. I think it's more broadened out and more. Oh, you got a mad variety of choices to make in
what
this.
you're saying
instead of like
it's more of a new idea though, right? Because you using your daughter as an example.
Yeah.
So that means your daughter's only came into her own idea and her own choices in the last 5 years.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Right?
That's why in this time now, like this next generation of kids that's coming up are going to be the ones that are not influenced by shit that they see on the internet type shit. They making their own choices now to where it's like
I'm gonna give you a bigger one.
You can't just because I see that don't make me I have to fuck with that.
So
a lot of kids is doing.
I
making
should
them
have been and
decisions,
said.
man.
I should have been and said. Like if we even the sex, the drugs, and the destructive lifestyle, right? I can even leave those out, and just the consumerism alone, what hip hop teaches us is detrimental to us as a people. Just the consumerism alone. Want to buy that car, want to get that chain, want to have that ice, want to have that designer on, want to be doing, got to be doing this.
Hey.
The consumerism alone is destruction to us.
But even that is changing. That's not everything that
I mean,
crosses
again,
in front
you
of
speak
you.
of changing. Changing
Lot
is more of the now. And again,
Yeah,
hip hop
I mean,
has been what?
It's been a few years of it now.
50.
Hip hop is still young, technically. It's only 50 years old.
That's half of a century.
So
though.
we talking about yes, it is, but that's still young.
It's had time
Grand scheme
to
of
marinate.
things.
Let's not act like it ain't had time to marinate. And you speaking of these new things that's now gonna take another decade to set in. We still dealing with the residual of the old shit.
Everything has to take time to
and
evolve.
again-
We're just now seeing rappers age. because it's only 50 years old. We're just now seeing successful people, older rappers having success. Hip hop hadn't been around long enough. That's why I was always talking about it's a young man's game. You got to be in your teens and 20s. Now we've reached the point of 50 years of hip hop where we're seeing the elder artists have success in this world because things have changed, things have evolved. Same thing with you talking about getting the car and the flashing the car
Consumerism.
and changing shit.
Consumerism.
Yeah, that's a part of it, but it's also people talking about owning your masters, creating businesses, diversifying your shit. It's a lot of that going on.
It's
too.
a little bit of that. You better not use a lot of
It's more than it ever has been.
It's a lot.
It's more than it ever has been in the history of hip hop.
That shit.
And that shit takes time. It all takes time.
Demise.
Consumerism is different.
At our demise.
Motherfuckers building brands and shit now, and not just saying go
Off your back.
go buy a car and a chain.
Well, again, bro.
Niggas building brands.
I feel like everything is a choice, man. Like,
Yeah, it's all a choice.
But you can't
Generalization of it
dismiss
all.
that the choice can be influenced. Like, we can't say that the choice is not influenced.
Can you say that the influence of has changed from 20 years ago till now?
No.
I think
It's still about fucking the car. It's still about fucking the baddest bitch. It's still about who got the biggest chain. Like, no, nigga, it hasn't.
to a certain extent, bro. I feel like that shit is shit.
Niggas a little bit more gayer. That's about it.
A little bit.
Niggas a little bit more flamboyant.
Nigga.
But again,
You got
as time
fucking-
goes on, more
That's
things
about
become
it.
more open up to. So yes, that's gonna be in there too. It's a wide range of shit going on now. It ain't just
I'm
this
telling
or
you.
that.
We'll be far. We would be much far along without hip hop as a people. Again, as a people, we'll be much far along. Because then even the people that we see, they're even chosen to be given the money. Like again, we sitting here talking about a collective of 30 fucking people.
So what do you
When
see?
it's when
That's
it's
what you keep talking
when
about.
it's
I'm saying
100
it's way
million,
more than
What,
30 people.
what do you see us without hip hop?
comparatively, like it's 30 people compared to the people that's not in the position of the people we talking about.
But
It's
that's the
30
people that-
fucking people.
But I'm saying, that's what I've been saying, is more people that's not in your face every day that have great careers. So it's not just
Again,
these
now we talk about it's 100,000 people versus 20 million. We're talking about nothing again.
Yeah, I mean,
we're talking about nothing.
Being a successful independent entrepreneur
Again.
is you in a minimum anyway. So yeah, that's true. But we just talking about hip hop.
To answer your question though, Mike,
Yeah.
it would just be in a higher state of where intellectual properties are used other than a physicality. That's where I see we would be, other than if hip hop wasn't at the forefront of the marketeer of how things are sold or how things are moved through an industry. If hip hop wasn't here, we would be doing something that would use more intellectual property to be done. Other than whether my ass is fat, whether I can jump higher. We already know we the supreme walk in the land, and they got us in the foo-foo puppeteer position. Right? And so that's really what the understanding from my side comes from.
That sounds like to me, that's just a product of the environment that we was in.
Again,
If this became a way that people to get out,
bro.
and now it's grown to this point,
If
what's
the
next?
house is on fire,
There's another
if the
evolution that's
house
gonna
is
happen.
on fire, let the house burn down, and let's not let the block burn down.
It's crazy to say in hindsight, but when you're at a point where there ain't that many choices to be made, what was you gonna do?
It's just,
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
it's different ways to look at it, bro. Like, you got to think, because before hip hop, it wasn't just hip hop that black people was talented in, music wise, you know.
It was all genres. Again, we the supreme walk in the land. There's nothing on the land that we not gonna do and not do it at the highest regard.
So much of that shit got stolen, you know.
Whether it's music, entertainment, scholastics, academia, we do it. We own the land, and that's where my argument lies. We choose to use hip hop as our biggest catalog. Like, that's what we do. We choose to use football. We choose to use basketball as our example of who we are. And we perpetuate that shit as a people.
You right.
And so that's my argument. That's why we could do without hip hop. It's the lowest frequency thing that we could actually be doing on the land.
Yeah, but again, that was looked at as an outlet. And it grew into what it is now.
And it grew, nigga.
So-
and it's a big bowl of fucking pus. And that's what it's a big bowl of sus.
It ain't all bad.
Disease.
It ain't all bad. But again, if we talking about entertainment, this is an entertainment industry.
Yo, do you understand what entertainment means, though?
Yeah.
To sit down and let something enter you.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Yeah.
Whoo!
Yeah.
Right? So even the fact that we want to start
Well, that ain't just a
there.
hip-hop thing then.
So
That's all of it.
That's all of it.
Yeah, this is all of it.
Again. So
Facts.
the argument does start before hip hop, but again, hip hop is so used as this high regard for us as the example of, oh, look at what we've done. Man, we being played as fools. Fools. Who got the biggest ass? Who got the biggest titties? Who got the most money? Like, when does that narrative
I think it's been changing.
It's been changing.
I think it's been changing.
But it's like the changing is newer, right?
50 years in, and another 50 years, how you think this gonna look?
Again,
That's all I'm
and these are a few accounts where I agree with a Dr. Umar at. Take your boy Hove, yeah, right? You're so revered, your boy Hove. How many institutions, how many schools Hove got?
School. He got a school up in New York, I want to say.
For what?
I can't remember what the name of it, but he does have some type of charter or trade school situation he got up there.
And it's his shit.
Yeah. He got school.
Damn. I didn't know that.
That's fire if he do.
Yeah.
But that's one.
Hov been doing a lot of shit like that.
That's
he
one.
just don't ever come out in everybody's face and say, "Oh, I'm doing
No,
this."
I
I'm
don't
doing
expect that to be.
He just be doing that shit.
But he would be one out of his many, right? And are those people that this is not what
There
they
ain't a lot
do.
of them.
This is not what they
LeBron
do.
got school.
That's not LeBron's school. That's a state ran. That's not LeBron's.
Oh, okay.
That's not his.
You're not attributing
Yeah,
his school
nah.
there.
He's just the face.
Yo,
not his.
It's probably bad to bring up now, but did he had a
I don't
school?
think he did.
Still working on it. Let him tell you. Still working on it.
Umar.
Yeah.
Still ain't got it.
Funds. But again, though,
For him to be having that argument,
But again, look,
He can't.
with that being said,
but y'all
Well,
now
Omar
again,
doing
you
that
can't
now.
bring him into that because he's not coming
But
from the
no,
liquidity
we can because he's
standpoint.
speaking on everybody else. You feel me?
Again, if he had one of these people to bless him with $100 million, it probably could be done.
you might be right. But I think what he's dealing with is how hard it is just to open up a school, period.
Period.
I don't even-
But no, money get it, done.
might, of course, money
get it done.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
you gotta
money
think,
still
it
a lot
does,
of.
though, but-
they're like there's gatekeepers and
You
you
gotta
want to
think,
split up
none
a
of-
school.
none of them-
Yo,
none
like,
of
you can't
And
just
that's
say
the reason
get up
why-
one day and say, "Oh, I'm gonna build a school tomorrow."
And
Like,
that's-
nah, it
none
ain't
of
that
them-
simple.
Again,
It ain't that
I told you
simple,
that's
you know what I'm
Jaylen Brown's problem, right? Why he is black or shadow banned within the NBA is because he talked about that Black Wall Street shit. He talked about institutionalizing and changing up
He's
the way that
doing it.
people is thinking.
And now that he up 300 M's,
That's a problem.
He got the liquidity, but
That's
he
a
still
problem
gonna have
for
to
the powers
face-
that be.
Yeah, he still got to face them issues.
That's an issue.
Even though he got the bread to do it, obviously, and probably got more people that's ready to tap in with it.
But before Jaylen Brown in his position, who is talking like him?
Probably Kyrie, right?
Nah, Kyrie, I throw him in the same era. We talk about in a time frame right now. Who before JB talking like this about revitalizing the mind of the people?
Well, to bring him up again, Jay-Z's been talking about that
No.
for a long time. In the music as well.
who you got?
A lot of people just heard
Nobody.
the dope dealing.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
He was dropping
Well, that's
gems
the
in there
case.
for niggas.
All right.
Nobody. That's
All right, so if it's Jaylen Brown, then we don't hear about Jaylen Brown if he don't play basketball. If he not hooping, this information don't get out.
it's the money.
And the money.
It's the money that why you would need a campaign like this. So he's the perfect person to say that. Like that's what
Right.
you would need.
But if he
It's
not
somebody
hooping,
in his shoes.
If he not hooping, he don't get in them shoes.
Yep.
True. Right.
He don't do
Right.
so like
And that's where that's the double-edged sword in being an entertainer and shit. Is like, yeah, you can be an entertainer and be using it
all
for
about how
bad
you
things,
influence.
or you can use it for good things. But the fact that there is a hip hop, there's a sport or something that allows you to have that presence and to make that liquid money to even do these type of things, that's beneficial to black people. Because if it wasn't that,
And so
then there wouldn't be a
to
Jaylen
my
Brown in a
point
position
though,
to
it's
do the
just
things
now
that he's
happening.
doing.
We in 2024.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
gonna take
saying.
time.
It takes time.
Bro, we in 2024.
And
Yeah,
25 years
it
ago,
is.
again,
basketball players
this
won't
all
get $300 million deals.
This all circles around
They
back
won't
to
get generational wealth in 2000.
it's all circle around back to knowledge of self, right? And then it all circles back around to the household, right? So how we even get to the perpetuated state is because you have people in households that are affected by these influences, right? As we can see by society, the influences probably are in the greatest of direction.
Sure.
Right? So now, as
It's a
you
mix
see,
of it all, though.
in 2024, now we got somebody coming around talking about revitalizing the mind of the people. And it's not somebody talking about another athlete, right? Trying to put them in the place of another entertainer, another rapper, right? We actually got somebody talking about the mind and using intellectual property. It's just now happening in 2024.
Yeah.
So, again, what hip hop has done to us as a people has led us down the path that was paved to hell with good intentions, right? Has led us to 2024, still at a demise, still in destruction, and now we changing. That's what hip hop done for us. Got us to 2024, and now we changing.
Well,
It's so great.
But yeah,
It's so good of a thing for us.
shit takes time, bro.
So we let it
My
burn
thing
down,
is,
and now
man,
we're gonna stop the fire. Once
my
we done
thing
burn
is-
down the city, now it's time to
But my thing, hip-hop ain't to blame for it.
revitalize.
Hip-hop ain't to blame for it.
Hip hop has been at the forefront of marketing and branding for the last 30 years.
Sure.
Easy. So hip hop is to blame for it. Now, is the so-called black
got
person to
popular?
blame for it? No. That's what you need to, that's what your argument is. Are we to blame for it? No. Because it's been a machine behind it the whole time.
Right.
Right? It's just us not understanding who we are and what we are doing to us.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the argument. And so my argument comes in when are we held accountable about all those stories that you don't so-called mind me telling about how I lived in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, and I watched 13 murders happen last week. Nigga, okay. What is not okay is for you to broadcast that and envision that for
So
me.
you want people to make up something that they didn't come from?
No, again.
Like what else is they supposed to talk about but what
again,
they know?
it starts with the machine that wants to broadcast this message. That's where it starts. If we don't have that machine there, then Lil Yachty don't get a lane to get his shit off.
So you think hip hop would be better if they didn't have people talking about where they came from?
I stick with the case of
That's the basis of what hip hop
I think
is.
hip hop needs to not be here at all. 0% of it. If it's here, it's hurting us. If
Honestly,
it's
bro,
not, it didn't.
We too far.
It's
Too
there.
far in technology and shit like that for shit not to be censored anymore. You know,
Right, and then if you
But we're going so far away from censorship, right? Like we're going to censorship right now. Like you're not gonna be able to say faggot in the next 10 years. You already can't say faggot in Canada.
Which is weird.
Like
to me.
censorship is here, like, and it's gonna get worse and worse. So, like, the era of freedom of speech, like, we're actually phasing out of that right now.
I mean, I don't know right.
It's just weird how shit working now to me. Like,
I mean, to contest that argument, like Moss said, if don't nobody if you don't talk about where you come from, then you're not enlightened on certain situations.
And why do I need to have enlightenment, bro?
Well,
Again,
all right,
that's
so,
your world.
prime
One
example-
planet,
prime example.
8 billion different worlds.
Prime example. Hold on. So prime example, you got, I don't know when it dropped, but you got late 80s, early 80s, late 80s, whatever the fuck. NWA drops "Fuck the Police," and they point out how the police is fucking niggas up around the world. That song goes back then what you would call viral. And that shit spreads like fucking wildfire. And a nigga from Chicago is like, hey, the police are here whooping our ass too, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Then that shit hits the news. And the world finds out the police fucking niggas up all over the world. Not just niggas in Compton. They whooping niggas in Virginia. They whooping niggas in Florida. They whooping niggas up north. They whooping niggas in the Middle East.
That's what hip hop has been, bro. It's been able to give a message of what's really going on around here.
Right.
So, and on the other side of that, in 2024, you got Glorilla twerking on the headlights.
So once again,
twerking on the headlights.
So that goes back to what Moss said.
But we know
it takes growth.
There are people
so
that do that. That's a lane of people that relate to that lifestyle.
So let me make sure again that y'all understand the root of where I'm coming from. So as us, as Supreme, walking on the land, right? We help ourselves in the destruction of ourselves through this outlet of what y'all would call hip hop. So, again, my problem with it is, without it, we wouldn't be so destructive against us. Because of it, we have lack of knowledge for ourselves, and therefore we perpetuate the situation, or this thing allows us to perpetuate the situation to therefore we don't understand knowledge of self.
Yeah, that's
right? So us personally, we do it to ourselves. Right? It's a black man, so-called black man, giving me these influences, right, that are not gonna help me. Only help him and his group economics and the 25 people he got working around him.
Yeah.
Right? But it's not gonna help us as the 100,000s.
Right.
Right? So my biggest problem is that we don't understand that we doing it to ourselves. And if you do it to me, then you're just doing it to yourself.
It's like the problem to me is the person looking at the rapper that helped them.
Right. And that's not
Yeah,
true.
what y'all just say earlier, you ain't turn this on and this shit do this for you.
I don't understand what
Yeah.
you're
Y'all
It's
just
still a choice.
Yeah,
It's a choice being made.
So y'all making that choice.
Everything is a choice, bro.
Y'all making that choice.
And what you do with
And
it.
so again, I guess you don't
There's
know.
bad niggas that listen to
With
shoot 'em up bang bang shit and don't want to go shoot 'em up bang bang.
Yo, I talked about that earlier. I said that. There's far less though.
I don't think it's far less.
And that's the
I
only
think that's the-
I
I think that's
understand
the
that.
minimal.
I think that's what you understand. I think that's
So
what
you think the
'cause that's what
majority?
you say.
You think the majority of niggas that listen to Pooh Shiesty robbing? They robbing, shooting, and killing. The majority.
Yo, it's like a whole genre of like people on.
Do you not know the majority of that
You
nigga's
like
fan
TikTok,
base is
right?
kids?
It's a whole genre of TikTok of people that go into their corporate jobs that listen to shoot 'em up bang bang every single day.
The majority.
This is what they love to listen to.
Right.
They enjoy listening to, but they ain't
So
their
you
life.
think the majority of
They
people
wanna
that
work
listen
their
to
corporate
Dawg
job every
Again,
day.
y'all
I think it's
on
a lot
the
more
basis
people that
of if it ain't kill me, it's alright. Like,
I'm on the basis I think it's a lot more people that can
like, do y'all
differentiate.
see how, like, again,
That ain't what
that
I'm saying.
corporate person's life would be okay, would be fine without the shoot 'em up bang bang.
Right,
Sure,
but that's-
because
we didn't even get to shoot 'em up. When we get to shoot 'em,
listening to
just
Pooh
so-
Shiesty thinking, oh, I want to be a killer Robin ass nigga. They looking like this shit hard, and I'm ready to go to work now.
This shit fun.
Yeah, I mean, they ain't looking at it like
Murder is
I'm
fun.
listening to. It's murder.
Yo, Jared,
All robbery is
there you
fun.
go. Right. All right. So
Nah,
look
this
now
shit
that.
is
All
hard.
right. So look now that takes you to a place where little Timmy from Forest, him listening to Pooh Shiesty might make him feel like he hard.
Again,
He
remember
thirsty. He
my
let
argument not with Lil Timmy though. My argument not over
So-
with Lil
all
Timmy.
right,
Lil
so
Timmy
look-
can do whatever Lil Timmy
so,
want to do.
all right, so Lil Timmy might
It's
be
about the people.
All right, so
Bring it back to the people.
Lil Timmy might be Lil Man that live in Birchwood. Lil Man a bitch for real, but he feel like he that nigga and when he listening to Pooh Shiesty in his room. But he know in his reality, nigga, you better not walk out this room and do none of that shit, or I'ma whoop that ass.
So what did Pooh Shiesty do for Lil Man to get him
What
out
do
of
you
his
mean?
situation?
He didn't. What do you mean?
Lil Man had to sit there and play seesaw in his brain.
No,
Right?
not at all. All Lil Man.
Lil Man had to sit there and say, "Oh no, I can't do that. That sounds fun, but I can't really do that." Lil Man, instead of sitting in there and thinking about how Lil Man could get out of his situation, Lil Man had to play seesaw in his brain on understanding that he can't portray these things that he listening to in his reality. So therefore, we just taking up Lil Man's time. We ain't doing nothing for Lil Man. We just got Lil Man in the same position. So now Lil Man, big man, right? He done moved on to Jeezy now. Right? Because Lil Man 15, Lil Man started listening to Pooh Shiesty when he was 5. Now Lil Man listen to Jeezy. Now he giving him for 17 5.
Now he giving us from 17 5.
Now he giving for 17 5.
Right. You feel me? Right.
So it's
I see
Lil
this
Man.
All right, so
Timeline's
hold on.
crazy.
So now that hold on. Even though the time, even though the timeline is fucked up.
Because Jeezy grown man, you know what I'm saying?
The timeline is fucked up. You you said, what did Pooh Shiesty do for Lil Man Man?
What Pooh Shiesty
Pooh
do for
Shiesty
Lil-
introduced Lil Man Man to Young Jeezy, right? Now, whether this motivation is negative or positive, what Jeezy do for Lil Man Man, what you saying?
Snowman.
Now he getting them for what?
17.5.
Lil Man Man still live at his mama's house?
Nope.
Now,
All right. Keep going with it. Keep going.
Lil Man Man might have been
Keep
the
going.
wrong way, but he was motivated in one
Keep
direction.
going. Keep going. Keep going. Lil Man Man up now.
It's up to Lil Man Man to figure out how he want to use that motivation.
All right, keep going though. Keep
Whether
going though.
Whether he act upon
What does that role lead to for Lil Man Man? Lil
What do you
Man Man.
mean? It's up to you to use that motivation on however you want to use it. Now, if this rapper motivates you to get you some money, he motivated you to get you some money. How you decided to get that money?
Let's get to the
you
root of
put
it.
that
I
in
gotta
your
get
reality.
another good example, and then we can kind of get up off of this. There's households that have siblings that both went totally different paths. And let's bring it back to music and hip hop. They both listen to the same shit. They both like Jeezy, they like Gucci, they like Tip. They love all the street Southern rappers. They own it. One nigga, sibling, wanted to be a street nigga now. The other one didn't want no parts of being street. Fuck with street rap, but wasn't influenced enough to be like, I'm gonna go do this. It's still choices that both of them had to make. They grew up in the same household. They both had their parents, whatever. But they both made choices in their life that I want to be a street nigga and I don't. So it still all comes down to a choice to me at the end of the day, no matter what you listen to, what the influence you think.
So what I would say to that,
it's still a choice to be made.
it would have been two
I see
lives.
mad households like that.
It would have been two lives on that other side of what you thinking is the positive to it instead of 1 and 1 without it.
So you saying because this dude listening to hip hop and made bad decisions? He on that.
Obviously, we seen the other one. He would have went. It really didn't matter.
So it's all based on his decision making.
It was all based on this.
Again, we
It's
can't
the
say that
individual.
the decisions aren't influenced.
I feel like that's
They could be influenced either way, though. They could be influenced to do it or be influenced to not do it. I just like how this shit sound.
And again, I just stick with my same argument from the get-go. If it was not to be here, you would have two people on that greener pasture of grass.
If it was not to be here, they would still be living in the hood and still would see that shit outside their door. The only difference is now they hear it in the music the same way they would see it when they go out
so
in their
that's
hood
not
every day.
that doesn't perpetuate the situation of.
No, it's just talking about it.
Again, see, that's why.
It makes it more relatable.
No, bro.
If that's where you come from, something to a certain.
It's so much deeper than that. It's deeper than
Right.
rap.
I feel you. It is.
It's deeper than rap.
It is, and that, at the end of the day, that's what it all
It's-
is.
it's so
These
much
issues
deeper.
didn't come from rap.
all.
They just was talked about and
They
perpetuated.
were just
in
talked
rap.
about and perpetuated
Yeah.
and ignited.
For sure.
Right? Sensationalized.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, again, it wouldn't have the
But
motion.
these things that they rapping about would have been going on regardless of, is what I'm saying.
But like I showed the example of,
because the hood's still been the hood for however long
we could
it's
say
been a
we could
hood.
probably say maybe we
Like,
could probably
still
say
been
lean
there.
wouldn't be as popular as it was. Perks wouldn't be as popular if it wasn't for. And I'm telling y'all, the perks and the lean are
But
affecting.
the thing is,
it's a
niggas didn't bring lean to the hood. Who put the lean in the hood? How niggas get lean?
right.
How niggas get prescription drugs?
The demand for
Niggas ain't writing their own prescriptions.
the demand for
Like I'm
it
just
is the
saying.
causation.
So that's the
though.
real issue.
And then that goes
Why is
back,
these things
man.
even in the hood?
That goes back to the government.
How you got switch? How you get a
giving drugs
switch?
and guns to niggas. Just
How is a nigga able to get a switch right now? They ain't got nothing to do with black people. Somebody putting that shit in
deeper
there.
than rap.
Yeah.
It's in there. Hey, y'all play with that.
But you saying though it's okay for the person that is getting introduced to that and getting put on to that, it's okay for them to come out here and broadcast it though.
I ain't saying it's okay, but if that's their life, if that's what
Man.
their upbringing was,
A lot of
Y'all don't see the
as a rapper,
strategy
as an
behind it.
artist, what else you gonna talk about than your life?
yeah, a lot of niggas don't know no better, bro. To be
That's
honest,
why it was really only one Lauryn Hill.
What do you mean by that?
Right? Like
Take me there.
That's why it's so many more you can find a lot. You can find a Lil Kim.
But
You can
that's a good point that you made, because the cream of the crop ain't that.
ain't what?
Ain't talk about street shit. The cream of the crop, the ones looked at as the biggest, it ain't based on shoot 'em up, bang bang. They talking about a whole lot more other shit. The best rappers, Kendrick, Drake, Cole. Are they shoot 'em up, bang bang rappers?
You said perception. Those are your best rappers. Those are your favorite.
No, that's
rappers.
like a general synopsis.
Man,
That's
you
why
go
they call
to
them the
fucking
Big Three.
Atlanta. Man, you kidding me? Get out of here,
But
bro.
you gonna have more motherfuckers listen in Atlanta
Y'all
to that shit than motherfucker in Nebraska.
This a hub though. Atlanta is
Idaho.
one of your hubs. Like this is where the culture starts. So
But no,
while we bring it up
that's
Nebraska,
where the drill culture and shit like that.
nah, man, Atlanta is
Atlanta
Who's considered the ones
the
from
culture
Atlanta?
hub of
Outcasts.
Outcast.
They won't talk about shooting
But
up
that
bang bang
goes
shit.
that goes into a
They consider
generational
one of the best artists ever out of
conversation.
Atlanta.
That's a generational thing right there.
That's
good-
true. That's a good one.
But
that's a good one.
without the Outcasts, there wouldn't
That's
be no
a-
Future. Future came up from the Dungeon family.
No, that's two different people. You still gonna have a future.
No, I'm saying that's literally facts.
You gonna
Future
have a
came up as a
future.
young nigga running around with the Dungeon family. And
You gonna still have a future because it's little mini. It's you gonna have a future.
shit evolves.
You might not get an Andre 3000, but you gonna get a future. It's plenty of future.
And then you got a tip in there. So like he talked about street shit, but he also talks to you about the consequences of the street shit as well. Like he was giving you both sides of the coin in the situation. To walk you through the whole situation. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Pimple. You know, right now you saying whether somebody a zit, whether somebody a pimple, whether somebody a blackhead, all these niggas is pus, bro.
man.
All these niggas is pus.
Oh man.
All this shit.
He on his.
This nigga on his double time.
All these niggas is pus, bro.
Oh man.
Niggas need a face cleanser.
niggas say it's all bad.
It's all bad.
I feel you, man. That was a long topic. I knew that was gonna
Yeah,
be
that
good.
hip-hop
That's why I say
topic.
that
Keep
for the
going.
end.
Yeah, bro, that's a whole episode by itself,
keep
nigga.
going
To be
on that.
honest,
We had two.
Yeah, my
phones,
bad.
240.
My bad.
This might be the longest episode I done did.
Damn,
I like that though.
that's lit.
That was a good talk.
Hell yeah, it was.
We ain't got to tap into too much else. Anything else y'all want to say? Let's
Nah, man, as always, appreciate
I got a few
y'all
more
watching.
pods to do this weekend. So.
Appreciate y'all watching.
Man,
Subscribe,
thank you.
share,
thank y'all for
like.
having me, man. For
That's
real.
right. Tap
You know what I'm
in.
saying?
I'm glad. I'm
Comment.
glad I
You
came.
know how we do.
I'm glad I chopped it up with y'all, bro.
Yeah, you know
For
the
real.
door's always open.
No
Whenever
la
you want to come back.
It's
casa.
gonna be the last either.
Whenever you want to come back, you know the door is open.
You already know.
We're going to have a time,
Damn right.
get our shit off. The 4-man setup look good.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate y'all tapping in.
Supreme, abundance.
Bunch of episodes coming. And niggas, just be more original.
Comment.
They got some way to wrap it all up. Be original.
I mean the following,
Hell
baby.
yeah.
Be an authentic person. Do your own thing. Don't try to mimic a Future or Wayne. Be your own nigga out here.
Solid boy down.
That's how you stand out. But you know. Anyway. Appreciate y'all fellas tapping in with me.
Appreciate you having me.
All right, y'all, the next go round.
Peace.
Get on up out of here. Peace.